Hi, Panzer Chop. Hey, buddy. Good to see ya. Good to see you guys. Here, Todd Picogram, aka Satan, is here. Tyler's here. Blue is here. Hey, Blue. What's going on? Daniel's here. Taco Lord Vivo is here. You know what, Taco Lord Vivo? I don't actually know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it's a shoe-in that I'm just gonna necessarily put a massive amount of money on Oliveira. I mean, we'll see what the smart bet is. We'll see what the odds are. I mean, if Oliveira does stay quite a hefty underdog, which he is right now, a very hefty underdog, I don't think it's a bad bet to put a little bit on him. I don't think it's a bad bet. I don't think he should be that, based on I think how they're going to match up stylistically. I don't know how big of an underdog he should be. I don't know if it's fair. But again, it's all about smart bets around here. It's all about smart bets. That's kind of my, you know what I mean. That's what I do. That's what I'm known for, is smart bets. But yeah, guys, we have a great stream. We have a great stream today. Deep dive on Ilia Topuria psychologically is what I want to do today. Again, I want to look through. I want to figure out how this guy thinks, and I want to figure out what makes him mad. I want to figure out what pisses him off. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to figure out, because at the end of the day, I think it's very important for Charles to have some ammunition that he could take into this press conference. You know what I mean? And I think the important thing about that is just figuring out, what can we say to this guy to really fucking get him out of the zone? You know what I mean? What can we say to Ilia that's just gonna get him fucking angry? That's kind of what I'm working on right now. Now, yes, Ben599999. Yeah, okay, fine. Good point. Maybe Oliveira doesn't trash talk that much, but I think that we need all the help we can get, and I think that again, guys, I may or may not be in communications with people who may or may not work in Charles Oliveira's camp. Let's just say that. So, I don't know. We're doing everything we can here. And I was planning on doing this stream yesterday, but I was so hungover. I mean, I wasn't that hungover, but I was hungover enough to make me not want to live stream, to say the least. It was good though, man. It was good though. It was very, very good. It was very, very good. I certainly had some opportunities to have a replay of what went down in New York, but unfortunately, and I'm not super proud to say this, my masturbation schedule has been a little hefty, I would say. So I just didn't really have the drive to, really secure the deal with anybody. But so that's why I promised everybody that I was going to stream on Sunday. That's the reason why. Zach Lemon, thank you for the $2. Shall we watch my Charles Ilia breakdown when I post? Yeah, Zach Lemon, I will. I didn't know you posted anything, but yeah, I will for sure. Yeah, definitely. We can do that. I'd love that. What'd you get up to on Saturday? I mean, nothing in particular. But me and Swole Drake went out, and we're trying to hit a nice 2-man out at the at the local hangouts, I guess, if you want to call it that. And I started talking to this girl who we were in line, and she was all right. Like, she was fine. Like, she wasn't quite my New York girl, but like, I'm not. If there's one thing you got to learn about me, it's like I'm not picky. You know what I mean? Like, we can make it work with what's given to me. And it was good. Again though, man, I just didn't have that drive to go for it because my semen retention hasn't been great recently. But it's just, it's hard, man, when you're have as much flowing testosterone as I do, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta fucking get that shit out, Oh, Sumi, thank you for the $2. We are getting submitted by Ilia Topuria out cold. Sumi, stop it, all right? Stop it. Please, stop it. Please. Jesus. I mean, come on, man. You've been gooning to the New York girl. I mean, John 4888. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I have certainly, me and the New York girl have certainly had some. I mean, what would you call it? I've certainly done a lot of imagining about our time together for sure. I've done a lot of imagining about our time together. You know. I mean, Ben599999, it wasn't quite a year ago. I would say it was, how long ago was it? It was 2.5 weeks ago? John 4888, I don't think you do. I don't think you do. I think you might think that you do because of something that Laglager had said, but I don't think you actually have it. Oh, Carlos Eduardo. Thank you for finally becoming a member, Carlos. It's about time, dude. Jeez, we've been waiting on you to become a member for fucking forever. If you want to join our members-only Discord, we can make that happen. And we can do a lot of other things, too, with that membership, for sure. No, I'm not gooning right now, but the 15-minute delay on the stream initially though was because I was gooning it. Like, I'll be honest with you, like, dude, and I have a problem too because like I literally said to myself after I went out on Saturday, I was like, all right, I gotta pull back on the gooning because I clearly have been overdoing it. If I had zero drive to actually like get with this girl that like fucking wanted me, you know what I mean? I was like, I gotta pull back. But dude, when I wake up first thing in the morning, I'm fucking like, I'm first thing in the morning. I swear to God, my testosterone's peaking or something because like I'm always so ready to go first thing in the morning. So that's a hurdle I have to get across. It's a hurdle I have to get across. Every day, I would say most days. I would say like taking like 2 days off is a lot for me. Yeah, I would say that's a lot for me. For sure. Oh, I bet 59999. Look, I'm not gonna give away anything here, but you think that John 488 thinks that he knows who it is. He does. I don't think he knows who it is because it's a very hidden under. Like it's not even like nothing on the profile is even like it's a completely private hidden thing. So John 488, I don't think you do. I think you have someone that you think it is, but I don't. You don't. You don't. You gotta fix that shit. I mean, I don't know. I mean, hey, John 4888, you think I met one woman in New York? You think I met one girl? I mean, dude, there's those two girls I brought back when I first went out there. I went out a bunch of times in New York, John. There's quite a few women. There's quite a few women on my Instagram. So I don't, It was literally in my search bar. Oh, well, then in that case, yeah. God forbid I look up anybody else in life. God fucking forbid. So what's your celebration plan if Oliveira pulls this off? If Oliveira beats Ilia Topuria, I will probably mix Coke and Xanax together. And I'm going to go down like Heath Ledger. But I will die happy. Yeah, I had to stop watching porn so much because it becomes too convenient versus trying to get laid. Yeah, I've given up. I gave up pornography a long time ago. But the gooning, I have not. Yeah, the analysis. We're just giving it a few minutes. I'll give it another minute. I'm letting people pile into the stream. I'm giving it another minute. Charles by inside heel hook. I'll tell you what, Zach Lemon. I would be really nervous. I mean, look, I think potentially a leg lock heavy game wouldn't be a bad idea against Ilia, but the amount of power that Ilia has, it's very scary if Ilia plants his leg that you're attacking, stands up, not even stands up, but even if he's just kneeling, as long as his foot is flat on the ground and he just starts raining the ground and pound down, that's scary. That's very scary. For Charles to successfully attack Ilya's legs, he needs to sweep him. He needs to make sure that Ilya's like down, sitting down as he's going for the leg lock. Like if Ilia builds a base, that's terrifying. That is terrifying. That is terrifying. Yeah, Gabriel Corey, dude, I completely agree with you on that sentiment. And Lucid Dreams, thank you for keeping the hashtag alive. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, once, again, right, the last stream that I did about when we watched all of Ilia Topuria's last fights and we watched some of his sparring footage, so a lot of people in the comments thought that, like, that was my breakdown. And I was like, oh my god, no. Like, we're just doing some research. Like, my breakdown's coming. But it's going to be its own video. So what's the material you goon to? Just you in the mirror? No, I have a very good imagination. I have a very good imagination. Like I think that it's a very interesting subject of conversation about how like certain people visualize, but like I have a very, very good imagination. So I don't really need anything. I can just imagine whatever I want to imagine, you know? You know? And yes, Zach Lemon, pictures of Charles Oliveira as well. Also, if you guys aren't following me on Instagram, please do. The last stream, I probably got like 100 followers from just shouting it out on stream. 100 people followed me, which was kind of crazy. Like, we're getting there, man. We're slowly but surely building the follower list. Hey, Meme Big 8, man. Meme Big 8. I mean, look, to be fair, Meme Big 8, to be fair, I'll tell you what, 20 minutes is it's going to be longer than 20 minutes. It will 100% be longer than 20 minutes. Though, of course, I have no idea how long the video will actually be. I mean, it's impossible for me to be certain about exactly how long I can make it based on everything, but, like, it'll definitely be over 20 minutes. Like, that's nothing, bro. Like, dude, I almost fucking... Even just my normal breakdowns can sometimes get up to 20 minutes. Sometimes. On occasion, it can get up to 20 minutes. It'll be way longer than 20 minutes. Now, I don't know if it'll be exactly 2 hours. I have no fucking idea once I lay everything out. But, like, I legitimately plan... Like, in my mind, like I'm not joking at all. Like, I know I kind of acted fucking insane in the video, which I am pretty insane on this topic, but... my plan is to know every single strike that he throws. Like, you know, obviously everybody has a game. Everybody has their combinations, their strikes. Essentially, every single human being is like a rhythmic robot almost. You know what I mean? And I want to know every single strike that he throws. The great thing about Ilia Topuria is the fact that he does sort of have a bit of a linear style in the sense of like what he does and how he operates. Like, I'm going to know every kind of strike. I want to know when he throws specific kinds of strikes. Where in the octagon does he throw certain things? What does his opponent do that causes him to throw certain strikes? Like, that 100% we're really going to know. Yeah, well, Meme Big 8, how the fuck do you expect me to do that, bro? How do you expect? I literally cannot watch his UFC fights on stream. I will get the entire stream copyrighted. Like, that just does, I can't do that. Like that. To be fair, I'm not even, like, yeah, I just can't do that. Like, that's research on my own time. Oh, Titano, thank you for the 99 cents. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for the 99 cents. I really love you, Titano. I was wondering where you were. What about pre-UFC fights? Yeah, Tyler, we did that last stream already. We did that last stream. So you could check that out. Oh, TLG, thank you for the $5. Did you get the Charles painting? It says it was delivered 2 days ago. Did I get the Charles painting? It says it was delivered 2 days ago. No, I have not gotten any sort of a Charles painting. I don't even know what the fuck you're referring to. I have no idea. TLG. No, I did not. What, you sent me a Charles... It sounds like you sent me a painting of Charles Oliveira? All right. All right. Well, so again, I've collected a few little tidbits. I'm sure there's a lot more. We're gonna dive down into this rabbit hole. But again, I just to start off, I just kind of want to understand and figure out specifically what pisses Ilia Topuria off. That's what we need. That's what we need. I mean, yeah, Zion, we did that last stream as well. Watch some of his training footage, and what I mean, on his own channel, it wasn't great. On his own channel, it wasn't great. Like, he didn't really have anything. It was just him doing, like, zesty little fucking workouts. You know what I mean? Oh, a mere Hyperstrike Pepsi. Well, that does sound good. I'm glad. That does sound very good. I'm glad that they're working on that. I'm glad that they're working on that. All right, Jew Ledrist _21. We're gonna do what we can, man. We're gonna do what we can here. Anyway, regardless, we're gonna do what we can here. Ugh. I mean, look, but in all honesty, though, I think we have some tidbits. I think we have some very interesting tidbits, though, that, man, it would be so fucking funny if Oliveira decided to use any of this. It would be so fucking funny, I think. Do you get the Toporia lore? Well, LEC, that's kind of what I'm trying to... I mean, by the way, if anybody in chat has any good videos to watch to really learn about Ilia Toporia's lore, that would be greatly appreciated. Because that is kind of what I want to do. I want to learn more about the guy. I need to understand what makes him tick. You know what I mean? So if you guys have anything, again, I just wanted to pull up some press conference footage. I wanted to watch when he got into that brawl with Paddy Pimblett to see exactly what caused it. That's kind of what I'm getting at. Look, Zion, though, I don't think him speaking English is the problem. I think we can do a game of charades with Ilia Topuria. I don't think we even need to speak English. You know what I mean? I think. Though, here's the thing. You guys know that Ilia Topuria likes to make things personal. You know what I mean? So I think if he shoots first, I think Oliveira could definitely say some things that's gonna really piss him off. Charles won't let you hit. Yeah, probably not. That I'm at peace with, though. That I'm at peace with. Well, yeah, LB, I know that they've kind of made up since then. But I think they did have some real beef initially. Oh, is that right? Call me Mr. Smack. Okay, all right. Well, let's watch some of this, and please, I'm looking for suggestions of more things to watch that we can get into. Shit, you need to sneak into the press conference disguised as a reporter and tell Ilia this trash talk yourself. Okay, well, again, first things first, I need to figure out specifically what kind of trash talk we're gonna use here. Is this my? Okay, cool. Here's my notebook. I will definitely be taking notes. You guys don't even fucking worry. I will be taking notes on this shit. God, where the fuck's my pen? Here we go. Perfect. Maybe you can write one of your very famous diss tracks. Yeah, I mean, dude. Yeah, I mean, me and ChatGPT got fairly close to I would say a solid diss track about Lucas Tracy, but we never quite got there. Oh, L. Jeffy, dude, that's gonna be the very first note that I write down. To be fair, that's the very first note we're gonna write down because that we already know. Ilia psychological profile. Ilia Topuria has a very small penis. 2 inches according to his wife. Okay, that's step 1. That is step 1 in our trash talk. But all right, let's dive down this rabbit hole, boys and girls. Let's dive down this rabbit hole. Love your t-shirt. Where'd you get it from? You guys remember Cheez-It, my cat. It's Cheez-It. It's a kitty, but it's a giant orange kaiju kitty, and it was supposed to be my cat, but unfortunately, my ex girlfriend took Cheez-It in our divorce. So yeah, unfortunately, I don't own Cheez-It anymore, but I still love him deeply.
I'm gonna sit here and say that you just gave up and rolled over.
He just quit when he see me coming.
Who said that? I couldn't hear you.
What did you say? I didn't say nothing. What did you say, Jared? That was some space cadet behind you.
I
That
couldn't
was some
hear you.
chorizo, a Spanish sausage.
Oh,
He's so different.
your boy over there.
When he see me coming, he
Your
go
boy
to
over
the
there.
back doors.
He's obsessed with me, lad. It's heavy.
Shut the fuck
He
up.
hasn't stopped tweeting about me all week, lad. He needs to sort his life out.
Fuck him out, please, loudly, shut up, man.
What did you say, Jared, anyway?
No, I
that
said-
little bum's irrelevant.
I said
You're the
that.
fucking bum. Long bitch.
I haven't seen him, lad.
didn't
I haven't
say-
seen him all week.
I
The
didn't
UFC
see
have
him.
kept us apart.
When he see me coming,
Because, you
he go
know,
to
when
the
I,
back
saw,
doors.
when I saw him last time, he got a hand sanitizer bottle bounced off his pod. Little nit.
I don't understand you or anything. Back in the flouty mouth.
Okay. Step two. Charles will bring hand sanitizer to the press conference. All right, that has to be step two. Charles needs to show up with an entire fucking tote bag full of hand sanitizer. That has to be step fucking two. It's his penis is small, number one, and the hand sanitizer, number two. This is what we need. Also, though, Ilia Topuria, he's not that great of a trash talker, though. Like, I think a part of it, though, comes from he doesn't really speak English that well. I mean, he does speak English, but you can tell it's not, you know what I mean? Like, his trash talk's a little, I don't know, but let's keep going.
Hand sanitizer, boy!
You. Fuck you. You wanna
No
talk
one
to
even
me
knows
like
your
a man
fucking
to man?
name, lad. You're known as hand sanitizer, boy. You little
Shut
mongrel.
Hand sanitizer boy.
De corazón. Hey.
You know, the thing about Ilia that I'm kind of seeing here is that he gets a lot of Conor McGregor comparisons. But the thing about Conor McGregor and trash talk, when in press conference settings, is he does such a good job like talking over his opponent. You know what I mean? But the way that Ilia talks, like he kind of like Patty is drowning him out.
English, yeah.
Hey.
Speak English.
You wanna talk to me like the man to man? You said something about me. I went to your country. I slap your face. I get at the wasting win. I walk like a king in your
Are
street.
you talking English?
What you
there?
did? What you
Is that
did, man?
English?
Yeah, of course I
Speak
do.
English for the people,
Shut
lad.
up.
Not German or Spanish like you're from.
I'm
Little mongrel.
talking in English and you in English. Y que te follen en español.
It's slightly ironic for a fucking Scouser to be telling somebody to speak English better, but you know that's
Yeah, Espanol, because you're Spanish.
Yeah.
It's pretend to be Georgian
Do
when you're
what
not.
you
You were
what
born
I
in
did to
Germany
you in your
and you live
country.
in Spain.
Try to do it
You
in
were
Spain.
born in
And
Germany
you're gonna see
and
what's
you
gonna
live
happen
in
to you,
Spain.
you
Little
rat.
mongrel.
Shut up.
That's what you are. You're a little
Shut
mongrel.
up. If not, I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna crush your face right here.
Do it then, you
Mash
little
it up.
fart.
Another question?
Do it. Do it then, you little.
okay. All right. Step number 3. Calling Ilia Topuria a mongrel really pisses him off. We've learned that. I think as soon as he said mongrel, Ilia got really mad. I don't even know what a mongrel is necessarily, but okay. Dude, this is good, man. We've got a lot of ammunition here, bro. We've got a lot of ammunition. We have his penis is small, we have hand sanitizer, and then we have mongrels, all right? Those 3 things together, that's already more than I thought we were going to have, all right? Call him a mongrel. Mongrel. Let me look up that up.
What? Do it. Do it. Come on, do something then. Do something, stand up. What'll you do? You'll do nothing. You'll do nothing, you little fart. Go and sit back down. Sit back down, you little...
Oh, YPSN MMA, thank you for the $2.80, dude. Thank you. Nothing wrong with a small sausage. Oh, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. But what I did say was that we will use it against Ilia Topuria because we will take anything that we can get.
Puta.
Everything he talks.
Little mushroom. You little chorizo, you Spanish sausage.
He called him a chorizo. That's, I don't even know what to say about that. He called him, a chorizo is it's like a Mexican word, it's like a Spanish word for sausage. That was quick from Patty.
All right. I don't know what the hell just happened here, but...
Just one more for Ilia. Ilia, obviously Bryce is in front of you right now, but would you want to fight Paddy in the future or not?
I don't think he gets the balls to face me and close himself in the octagon with me, so him.
Man, I really think that Patty pissed him off, bro.
You see, guys, he didn't give me a response. Why? Because he's scared of me.
Lad, you're irrelevant to my life. Why would I be scared of you? You're a midget with little man syndrome. Know what I mean? You're tiny. Why would I be scared of you? Serious? Come on. Exactly, that's what you're known as.
Dude, he had nothing to say to that, bro. He had literally nothing. Do you see how defeated he was at that? You saw how defeated he was at that statement. Dude, this is getting good. Call him a midget. Tell him he's a little man. Dude, this is insane. Okay, so essentially what we have so far is Charles Oliveira is going to arrive to the press conference with 2 tote bags filled with hand sanitizer. And I think he just needs to line the hand sanitizer up in front of him and just be ready for ammunition. That's step number 1. Step number 2, obviously, his wife said that his penis is small. Step 3, we're going to call him a mixed race dog, or a mongrel, as you want to call it. And 4, we will say that he's small. We will say that he's little. This is, dude, this is pretty good. This is pretty freaking solid. This is pretty freaking... Charles can't even speak English. Okay, but who's Joe? Technically, he can do this phonetically. He can do this technically phonetically. But anyway, all right, next one. I wanted to see Ilia Topuria himself expand on this a little bit better. He looks better than Charles Shea. Yeah, true. Ilia Topuria is very handsome. He is. But again, Patty destroyed him right here. You can't even deny that. Patty destroyed him. Yeah, exactly, Darks. There's a translator, all right? There's a translator. All right? Okay, next one.
Still guarantees that many eyeballs will go to see him.
Hi, Minecraft Enchantment Table.
That would be a great one. But what excites me more is the fight with Patty.
Really?
Yeah, that fight excites me even more. And if they could put that fight in Spain against that pimple.
What happened with you two? Because I saw the video where you guys are yelling at each other. Was it in a hotel or something?
Yeah, he said something about Georgia.
Oh, he said something about your country.
Yeah.
What is that?
He said, like, now I understand why the Russians are bombing Georgia or something, like putting bombs.
Oh, damn! That's actually that's pretty mean. I mean, that's pretty mean, to be fair. That's pretty mean. But you know damn well we're going to add that to the list. We are going... Charles will bring up the fact that Russia invaded Georgia. That's step number 5. All right, that's step number 5. Okay, that's pretty crazy. There are a lot of Georgians in chat typically. When did Russia attack Georgia? Even joking about the war is so wrong. Look, dude, I'm just saying my only job here is to make sure he's ready. 2008. Was actually a lot more recent than I thought it was going to be. That was a lot more recent than I thought it was going to be. That was way more recent than I thought. Damn, that's crazy. How long did the war last? Ilia's family escaped the war? Interesting. Exactly, Tyler. Dude, we have to prepare our boy to go to fucking war, all right? Like, he needs to go life or death with Ilia Topuria. So we are going to fucking make sure he's goddamn ready, all right? I'm not joking about it. I'm not making any jokes, but Charles Oliveira will and should bring that up to Ilia Topuria that, the Russians attacked Georgia, and now he understands why, just like Patty Pimblett said, all right? I know, I know, Nian, it does. This is training camp for us. All right, we've got a lot here. We've got a lot right here. Georgia. Okay, beautiful. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. Jay Crispy, entertain the stream for a split second. I just got to go put my bag of ice away real quick. Alright, I'm back, everybody. Don't worry. I'm back. Damn. Hey, dude, Jay Crispy, dude, you did a pretty good job. Like, only 10 people left the stream. That's actually very impressive, Jay Crispy. Good job. We'll put the hotel video after this.
Whoa. Don't joke with that. Yeah, you can joke about me. Say whatever you want to say about me. Whatever. He's a mushroom. He is this. He is that. Don't talk about war because you don't know.
I mean, dude, Ilia, I hate to break this to you, though. For him to bring up the fact that Patty called him a mushroom, I'm like, that's the least bad thing he said. Like, you should have brought up something a little... There's a reason why he didn't bring up the midget talk. There's a reason why he didn't bring up his own wife exposing him for a very small male appendage,
That is it. Right. That's a crazy thing to say.
Don't say that.
Yeah. So that was the beginning of it. It just out of nowhere he said that?
He said that on Twitter.
Oh, wow.
He said that on Twitter. Maybe he was too high, too drunk. I don't know.
He was talking shit. It gets people to pay attention. He's really good at getting people to pay attention.
Yeah, he is.
He's really good at that. I mean, he could be the next Conor McGregor star. Like that kind of a star where the whole world is watching.
He has that weird personality.
Yes.
Yeah, he has that.
Well, he's very disarming because people, they see... I talked about this in the last pay-per-view. I said it's a very sneaky trick because guys like you, look at you, the way you carry yourself, the way that's a fighter. Like, you look at that guy's a dangerous motherfucker. But when you see Patty, he's dancing like this. His hair is flopping around like he's in the Beatles. He's like, he seems silly, but then he fucks people up. And so I think people get
he
confused.
fucks people up like Michael Chandler.
Right.
But when he faced a real fight, who did he face?
Well, he hasn't faced anyone that good yet. Like, but he fucked up Michael
Got kind of a good point.
Better than Charles Oliveira did.
It does. And Charles Oliveira, even this one.
Well, I mean, look, Joe, look. I think that Patty did more damage to Michael Chandler, but, like, let's not act like that fight was pretty much a 50-44 up until the very last round. I mean, you know, Oliveira was just grapple fucking him the entire time. You know, like, let's be honest, right? Paddy was the one getting taken down by Michael Chandler, and the fact that Michael Chandler is so bad at grappling that he couldn't even secure Paddy's back and kept fucking sliding off the top is the only reason why Paddy was okay in that scenario. Whereas Oliveira's the one fucking hitting double legs and mounting him and then taking his back with a body triangle. You know what I mean? Like, Paddy definitely did a lot more damage. But again, Paddy was the one, like, Paddy got tagged pretty early in that fight. He was getting taken down. Oliveira was just dominating him positionally the entire fight up until the very last round, you know? Exactly, Jay Crispy, yes.
Telling you before, like, when you got 10 losses in your record, that's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that's 10.
Yeah.
Like, when you walk in with a guy that has 10 losses, the level of confidence is completely different. It's completely different than when you walk in with a guy that it's undefeated.
Right.
He's a dangerous guy in the striking, in the ground game, everywhere you look at him, he's a dangerous guy. He never takes a lose. That's a different mentality. You gotta have to kill him.
See, I don't...
He's not gonna even give up. You gotta have to kill him. In the case of Charles, if he finds some adversity, he's gonna go to the ground. He's gonna sit and he's gonna be waiting like till you end up the fight.
Dude, you know what, dude? I say let Ilia think this all he wants, because this is something that keeps getting reciprocated. Like, dude, even fucking Justin Gaethje was trying to say this. But every single person since the start of Oliveira's title reign, when he fought Michael Chandler for the belt, and then Poirier, and then Gaethje, they were all saying this. That Oliveira's going to quit. He's a quitter. We're going to find the quit in him. None of his losses have come from quitting since he became champion, all right? He did not quit against Islam. He did not quit against Arman. In fact, I mean, he theoretically, again, you know, could have easily won that fight against Arman. Like, yeah, I love the fact that Ilia is trying to even say this, because I just don't think that it's true. Like, everybody tries to say this about him, but it is just not accurate. Oh my God, Meme Big 8, thank you for the $10. Dude, that's crazy. I really appreciate that, Meme Big 8. I really appreciate that. You're really helping me out a lot, man. You should watch the videos. Ilia Topuria should not be alive, and Ilia Topuria, the 15-year-old CSGO player. They have a lot of lore about Ilia you should know about. Yes. Okay, yes. We will do that. Let me see. Ilia Topuria. Ilia should not be alive, okay. Not be alive. And Ilia, the CSGO player. Okay. All right, we will watch both of those. We will watch all of that. Thank you, Meme Big 8. I appreciate it. Any other suggestions for videos we should watch, just, yeah, send it in chat. But, yeah, we will do the hotel video first.
This is what I think. This is what I feel. This is what I see.
Well, that was certainly the case early in his career. I think things changed with him when he had a child. Then he went on that run and became a champion. And like when he beat Justin Gaethje, when he beat all those guys, he was pretty elite, man. He was really fucking good. When he beat Chandler, when Chandler beat him up in that first round, he came back in the second round and fucked him up.
Who?
Chandler. Yeah. I know what you're saying.
I mean, yeah, that Chandler fight is literally the exact fucking opposite of what Ilia's talking about here. Like, think about, you know, it was Michael Chandler in his prime. Michael Chandler was 34 years old. You know what I mean? Like, Oliveira faced a tremendous amount of adversity in that round one. Got rocked really badly. Obviously, Michael Chandler on top of you from close guard he's just the perfect body type to essentially do anti-jiu-jitsu. He's impossible to mount offense against. And for Oliveira to knock him out in the second round right after that, you know what I mean? It's like that's literally the opposite of what Ilia was trying to say. And Ilia didn't have any response to that from what Damn, did Ilia throw a punch? He did.
you, bitch. Fuck you, bitch.
Man, that I wish there was more. Is there a longer version of this video? Ilia Topuria bar fight with Omar Mentes? Huh. Okay, interesting. This is all we have. It happened so quick. Let me slow this down a little bit. So, Ilia walks up, hand sanitizer gets chugged at him. He throws a punch to the body. Damn, did Patty fucking slip that shit? Look at this. Damn, Patty kind of slipped that right hand. Patty kind of slipped the right hand there. That is interesting. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Fat Guru, you're probably right. You're probably right. I mean, again, this video right here more or less just furthers the need for Oliveira to bring hand sanitizer to the press conference. But, like, that we already knew. But I've never seen this bar fight before.
It looks like Ilia Topuria has got himself involved in a bar fight with a Spanish singer named Omar Montes. Take a look.
Damn, maybe, dude, Ilia is more like Conor McGregor than I thought, getting into fights with anybody other than fighters. Let's see.
I'm pretty sure Toporia is the one in white here, and clearly you can see.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, so I agree. It looks like this is Ilia right here. It looks like he's minding his own business, and the singer comes up and just pushes him. Jesus, dude. Oh my God, did Ilia drop him? It's really hard to see specifically what happens, but Ilia seems to be fucking ground and pounding him. It's fake. I see. Okay. That makes sense. Oh, Daniel Paton, thank you for the $2. I can see you becoming the next Tim Welch. Is that a Tim Welch? Yeah, I'm good. I'm all right on that front. I'm happy not being Tim Welch, to be fair. Fight Milk, thank you for the £2. We have to watch the Old Man Volk and Ilia press conference. Yeah, we'll add that to the list. Because Volkanovski, I think, did dominate that press conference. Volk, Ilia, presser. Okay. All right. Now let's go to Meme Big 8's video suggestions. Okay, let's see. Ilia
Topuria shouldn't be alive. His journey to the octagon was nearly cut short before it even began. In fact, there was a chance that Ilia would have never made it to see the first few days of his life. Ilia's parents, Inga and Zaza, were living in a partially recognized de facto state called Abkhazia. During this time, what is now known as the cleansing of Georgians in Abkhazia, the rebel groups were mercilessly taking the lives of any Georgians born in the region. Unfortunately, this dangerous area is where Inga and Zaza and his soon-to-be-born older brother Alexander lived. Despite having controlled most of Abkhazia for years, it wasn't until 1996 that rebel groups overtook the area that Ilia's family resided. Ilia's parents could have either waited until the occupation of the region was potentially toppled by a foreign intervention, or they could risk their lives and cross over the Abkhazia-Georgia border.
Jesus, okay, guys, look, you guys know the only thing that I care about is Oliveira winning this fight. That's all I care about. This is a little bit much, though. I I'm not against it though. I'm not against it though.
Chose the latter and
I'm not
quickly
against
gathered
bringing this
whatever
up.
belongings they could and headed down to the border. The decision that the Toporias made to leave their town turned out to be life-saving, as the town they lived in was quickly overtaken by rebel forces. Shortly after they left, more than 450 Georgians' lives were taken as they tried to flee eastward towards the border. In other words, if the Toporias waited to leave on their journey eastward, they could have likely been a part of that 450 people. It's not just
Man, are we really going to bring up genocide as something that we need to make fun of Ilia with? I mean, again, I'm not against it.
shows how they got to the border, but it's worth noting that 70% of the Abkhazia, Georgia
Oh,
border
dude. Jay Chris, that'd be so fucking funny. That would be so fucking funny to say for Charles. But, like, imagine getting fucking invaded by a rebel terrorist group. Like, fucking skill issue over here. This is why Georgians are fucking weak.
covered by the Caucasus Mountain Range, which reaches heights of 4,200 meters, which is over 13,000.
Dude, okay, all right, I got it. Here's what Charles is gonna say. He goes, as soon as Charles is gonna get up there and he's gonna go, as soon as that octagon door closes, you're gonna be trying to flee like your coward family did when the rebel forces took over Georgia. That's what he's gonna say.
700 feet. So not only did the family have to avoid rebel forces, but they likely did so through treacherous terrain as well. After a long and risky journey, the Toporias made it to Georgia's capital, Tbilisi. Despite the chaos occurring over the border in Abkhazia, Tbilisi was relatively
I mean,
safe
look,
and
bro,
secure,
look, again, right? None of this is my personal opinion. None of this is my personal opinion or my personal thoughts, but what we are doing here is building a in-depth psychological profile about Ilia Topuria. That might be crossing the line. Okay, all right, maybe. We're going to write it down, and I'll let Charles decide if he wants to say that or not.
Abkhazia remained in the city and built their new life there. But instead of staying in Tbilisi, the Toporias decided to head to Western Europe and eventually settled in Halle, Germany. Shortly after their arrival in Germany, Inga gave birth to their first son, Alexander, and they began building a foundation in Germany. And just over a year later, Inga gave birth to another child that they named Ilia. Seeing his rise in the UFC to become world champion has been remarkable, and knowing that there was a chance that we would have never known his name, some fans from his home country call him Ilia, the boy who lived.
Interesting. This is a short video. Let me watch this again.
Shouldn't be alive. His journey to the octagon was nearly cut short before it even began. In fact, there was a chance that Ilia would have never made it to see the first few days of his life. Ilia's parents, Inga and Zaza, were living in a partially recognized de facto state called Abkhazia. During this time, what is now known as the cleansing of Georgians in Abkhazia, the rebel groups...
Ugh, the ethnic cleansing of Georgians is just like... God, that's so terrible. That is so bad. Like, it's literally a genocide is what we're talking about here. I mean, I don't know. Based on what I've seen from Ilia Topuria, he seems like he gets a little bit flustered. So I think if Oliveira crosses the line... Okay, here's the thing. Oliveira doesn't necessarily need to be the one saying all this. You know what I mean? Again, I can maybe sneak into the press conference dressed as a reporter, and I can bring this shit up. You know what I mean? But I know I'm on shaky ground. I know. I'm trying to tread carefully here. Oh, Jay Crispy, thank you for the $5. All right, chat. Georgian with the best cardio, Marab or Arturo's family? I didn't say that, Jay Crispy, you did. This is Rigo level. Look, hey, Colin Aney, I'm just researching. I haven't said anything yet.
Were mercilessly taking the lives of any Georgians born in the region. Unfortunately, this dangerous area is where Inga and Zaza and his soon-to-be-born older brother Alexander lived. Despite having controlled most of Abkhazia for years, it wasn't until 1996 that rebel groups overtook the area that Ilia's family resided. Ilia's parents could have either waited until the occupation of the region was potentially toppled by a foreign intervention, or they could risk their lives and cross over the Abkhazia-Georgia border. His parents chose the latter and quickly gathered whatever belongings they could and headed down to the border. The decision that the Toporias made to leave their town turned out to be life-saving, as the town they lived in was quickly overtaken by rebel forces. Shortly after they left, more than 450 Georgians' lives were taken as they tried to flee eastward towards the border. In other words, if the Toporias waited to leave on their journey eastward, they could have likely been a part of that 450 people.
Ah, man, dude, I don't know. Look, I don't know if we really want to go down the genocide route in terms of our trash talk. But okay, we wrote it down in the notes. Now, the next one, Ilia, that we need to look at, Ilia Topuria, the CSGO player, I think was what he said. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's the same guy.
Back in 2012, when Ilia and his brother were 15 and 16 respectively, they were professional CSGO players. You see, Ilia and his brother were always competitive, and it didn't stop outside of the gym. Once they dropped out of school and started training full-time, they picked up a hobby playing Counter-Strike after practice. However, they didn't have internet connection in their own home, so they relied on Wi-Fi from an internet cafe in Rustavi, Georgia. Apparently, they quickly became obsessed with the game and climbing the ranks very quickly. They got so good at the game that they both reached global elite rank, the highest rank in the game. Ilia even said that he wasn't a professional fighter, he'd consider playing CSGO full-time. Over time, though, fighting became more important to him and his brother, and they both moved on from Counter-Strike. However, whenever they get the chance, they do hop on from time to time and play.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know how to trash talk him in that. I don't know how to trash talk him based on that. That is just kind of a flex. You know what I mean? That's just kind of a flex. To be a professional CSGO player is kind of crazy. Like, that's kind of goated. I don't know, Zion. Go back to playing CSGO mid. Okay, all right. Oliveira can tell him something along the lines of, like, after I beat you so bad, you'll have to go back to playing CS. But even, see, that's not even that bad, though. You know what I mean? That's not even that bad. It's like, yeah, maybe I will go be a pro CSGO player if I lose. Whatever. You know what I mean? Is Ilia low-key gifted at everything he does? Nope. Nope. Wrong, Aaron. I wish I could pull this up bigger. Nope. Not at all. Not even a little bit. But again, though, he is fucking pretty goated at everything he does in life, so this is needed. He's fucking, damn, yeah, he's, yeah. It's tough. There's not a lot to trash talk him about, but we got something here, all right? We got something here so far. You should have stuck to CSGO, nerd. Yeah, there we go. I guess he can say that. All right, let's take a look at the Volk press conference. Oh wait, no, that's not. When did he fight Volk? It was like 3-0. Was it 305? 306? Oh, damn, that's right. It was 298, wasn't it? Damn, I didn't realize how long ago it was. Yeah. All right.
298, Volkanovski versus Toporia goes down here at Honda Center Saturday night. And some of you may have heard today, we have an exciting announcement for the fans here at Honda Center. Starting this year, both the UFC and WWE will bring at least 3 events each to Honda Center over the next 5 years through 2028.
Also, some lore from my channel. UFC 298 was my first time ever making a parlay, ever. My first time ever doing it. And we fucking hit that shit, bro. That was crazy. Like, my $25 bet won me $700. I've been hooked ever since.
Very excited to be here and be here several times over the next 5 years. John Morgan has the first question. Johnny, what do you have?
Got to start with Old Man Volk, I believe.
Yeah. That's right. MMA News. Never mind. Sorry. It was $2.99. Sorry.
Today, I guess curious, why was it important for you? Are you kind of leaning into the doubt, into the hate to wear that outfit today?
Man, just having a bit of fun with it, you know what I mean? So you got to do it, you know? For the people as well. So everyone appreciated the outfit, so I wanted to do it in person.
You know, most of your opponents in the past have, said that they could beat you, but they offered you a lot of respect. Ilia hasn't really offered you that respect.
Don't even compare me with his past opponents.
Well, what do you make of it? What do you make of that energy that he's bringing, that
Shut
lack
the
of
fuck
respect?
up,
What do you make of that?
Shut the fuck up. Shut up, everyone. Shut up.
Dude, I'm sorry, but this guy is so ripe to be triggered and to trigger. Because when it gets a little tough for him, like that's the one thing I've learned from so far doing this psychological analysis, is he gets flustered and he just goes, shut the fuck up, everybody. Shut the fuck up. Like that's all he has to say. He doesn't like it. You know what I mean? He does not have a good temper. He does not have a good temper. And I swear, yeah, write this. Okay. Ilia doesn't have a good temper. Dude, just think about how he's going to react when Oliveira fucking chucks a hand sanitizer bottle at him. You know what I mean? Just imagine that. Just fucking whips a hand sanitizer at him. He's gonna lose it, I think.
I think this old man needs to teach this young fella a lesson. What do you reckon?
Hey, you see how he came dressed? You already know what's going to happen. You just came ready for the retirement. Look how you look. As an old man.
Get a good spanking.
And if Ilia says that to Charles, we say, "Oh yeah, just like you're, yeah, just like how you should be playing CS:GO instead." Boom, got him. He wouldn't know what to say with me in front of him. That right there would have fucking stifled him.
That's what's gonna happen, hey.
Shut the fuck up, you two, okay? He said he's gonna humble me. Stand up and do something. Humble me. I'm here, right in front of you. Do some shit. Do something.
See, I think Volk legitimately fucking he just did a good job. Just like how do you trash talk this? You know what I mean? How do you trash talk this? You can't do it.
Very educated person. I don't wanna slap.
You see me in an old man outfit. Now he wants to be a hard fella. Hey, how about that?
Sit down.
Hey, I won't be looking like this Saturday night. Saturday night, I'm gonna be lean and mean. Coming for your head.
You're gonna see what's gonna happen on Saturday night. You're gonna see what's gonna happen on you. I'm gonna humble you. I'm gonna show you levels. I'm gonna warp the floor with you.
Call him a dorkaholic.
I'm gonna make this look easy.
You see that belt?
Yeah,
That's
I've
the
seen
last
it for
day
a
you
while
enjoy
now, and
that
I'll
belt.
keep seeing it.
That's the last days you are enjoying that belt. Because it comes
I've
my
seen this
house.
belt for a while, and I'm gonna keep seeing it.
My ways.
I don't see too well, but
Honestly, honestly, Volk should have done the Dan Henderson, and he should have been like, no, I get to keep this. Like, they give you a new one. I would actually keep this, right? Then what do you say to that? You know what I mean? Then what do you say to that? He sounds like Mickey Mouse. Oh, dude, Raul Flores. That's a fucking good one. Ilia talks like Mickey Mouse. All right, dude. We have a fucking list of things to bring up to Ilia Topuria. I don't think he's going to be ready for this presser, man.
I'm going to myself in name of God as a winner on Saturday night. I'm going to take your head off.
I'll just have one last one.
How about this guy, eh? How about it? Conor McGregor want to be, huh? How about this bloke?
Oh, dude, okay. Speaking of Volk just saying that, we have to bring up the fact that he literally copied Conor McGregor's back tattoo. Like, he literally copied it. Like, that is never cool, to literally just copy somebody's tattoo, like, piece for piece. He copied Conor's back tattoo. Did I mention he has a small penis? All right.
Red panty night. He likes to wear the red panties.
The 15-year-old is coming. Get ready for that.
Just one last one for the champ. I mean, obviously a title defense is important to you, but what is the meaning of this? Is it now to silence this guy? Is it to silence the critics who maybe are doubting you after the loss? Or is it something completely different?
Wait, really? He does? I don't really see it. Oh, wait, is that supposed to be him in the middle? Like, that's supposed to be him right there? She's hyper-fixated on the small PP angle. Aaron, when you've got it all in life, we got to take what we can get here, all right? We got to take what we can get, all right? Yeah, he's got a lot going for him, all right? He's handsome. He can grow a full beard. He's fucking champion of the world. We will take what we can fucking get, all right? Man, okay. That doesn't really look like him, though. Like, what is with that, like, weird, like, he's got, like, a weird, I don't even know what to call. He kind of looks like a rabbi right here. He also has a great hairline. Well, to be fair, I mean, yeah, he does have a good hairline as well. There's a closer up pic. Okay, let's see. Motherfucker, let me... God damn it. Why is there like a wrinkle on the side of his face? I don't know, but we'll take it. This fucking egomaniac got a self-portrait tatted on his chest. All right, there we go. Now look, the only problem is like Oliveira is not one to talk shit about other people's chest tattoos. But again, we'll take what we can fucking get. And the thing is, too, what's perfect about our angle that we have working here is that every single time that Ilia tries to make a rebuttal, Oliveira will just throw a hand sanitizer at him every single time. So it's going to be perfect. He's not even going to be able to get a word out, you know? He's not even going to be able to get a word out.
Oh, man, obviously, go out there and show. You know, there's going to be some doubt. He's obviously showing a lot of confidence. He thinks he's the man to do it. I'm going to show him that he's not.
Of course I'm the man.
I'm going to show you I'm the guy that's been on top of this division for so long. He doesn't...
Oh, Kyle Aldana. Thank you for the $5, dude. I really appreciate it. I'm a Topturo Glazer, but Ilia only has 300K followers on Twitter despite his best efforts at imitating Conor and always trying to become viral. I mean, to be fair, though, Kyle Aldana, I mean, let's see. First of all, follow me on Instagram if you're not already, at Shea Blair. Doesn't he have a shit ton of followers on Instagram? I mean, dude, he's got 7.3 million followers on Instagram. Like, that's kind of a lot. You know what I mean? That's kind of a lot. What a fucking Schrader bedtime is following him. Like, dude, come on, bro. Dude, are you on my side or are you not on my side? God damn.
Stand a chance.
You come to your end, man.
Your real name is Shea? Yeah, this is my name.
Ask you, I mean, when you look at
Shea Blair's my name.
It's pretty impressive.
It's my name.
Aldo, Yair, what makes you different? Why are you the one when he's beating everybody else in the division? Why are you the one?
The evolution of this game. I represent the evolution of this game. I represent the new generation of mixed martial arts. After this Saturday night, I'm gonna change the whole game of mixed martial arts. I'm gonna end with his word.
Oh, Yidget Toonser, thank you for joining the Charles Oliveira fan club. I greatly appreciate it. If you want to join our members-only Discord, let us know. You're in. You have access to all my past live streams, members-only videos. There you go, buddy. There you go. Shea Blair is the name, and being gay is the game. It fucking damn right it is.
Gonna start. And you all will become an instant fan, so shut the fuck up right now. No, some of you can come to upstairs and do something.
Question for Henry.
Right there, fucking hand sanitizer to the face, right there. I will time it perfectly. Dude, if I could, where is UFC 316 gonna, or 317? Where is that gonna be? Do you guys know where that's gonna be? Because like I actually, if I could go, Vegas. I mean, I probably wouldn't go to the actual event because I don't really want to spend $600 on nosebleed tickets where it's better to watch on TV anyway. But, like, I might show up to this, bro. I might show up to this. I don't know, though. I don't know. We'll see.
Henry, curious, you're usually the loud one on stage. By some of your criticism of the fan base on social media, but now that you're in front of people and you've got this more of this front racing role with the promotion, does it feel different? Are you feeling the love from the fans now?
I have never been in front of a press conference crowd.
Jeff, obviously there's been a lot of talk leading up to this.
Get my hand raised.
And everyone knows I love.
Question for Volk. You have the fan support. How does it feel to be able to perform in front of the Anaheim crowd?
It means everything. Everyone knows I love to be in there, and everyone knows I love putting on a show. So I cannot wait to do that Saturday night. You're in for a treat.
One last one from me. Pregunta para Ilia Topuria. Ilia, ¿cuáles van a ser las claves para que el Matador se vuelva campeón?
Hey, Ilia, what are the keys for the Matador to be a champion?
Just to show up on Saturday night and squash him.
Hand sanitizer. Boom.
First question for Alex. If you win this fight against Ilia, you're going to be...
God, but like, you guys think I'm going to get... I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to like gauge the risk reward in my head of if I show up to the press conference, I'm gonna go full kamikaze. Like, I want to fucking chug a fucking hand sanitizer at him. And it's like, if I get kicked out, I get kicked out. You know what I mean? That's you'll get arrested and banned. Fuck.
Greatest of all time in the featherweight division. So what's next for Alex? So are you going after the lightweight?
Wait, so much energy in here. This old man can't keep up. What were you saying, sorry, brother?
After this fight, are you planning to move in after lightweight?
Enjoy jail.
Yeah, look, that's why I want to be active. I want a clear guy in featherweight. My story at lightweight's not over. I still want that double champ status. So, like I said, this old dog's still got plenty of time in him, and that's what I want as well.
Pretend like you're a Caucasian undefeated fighter to get on stage. Yeah, I wonder if I could somehow. I don't know if I just like. I'm gonna have to look the part. Like, I'll bring like all my buddies will come and dress up like their security, and they'll like escort me onto stage. Like, I don't know, but I feel like if I act like I'm meant to be there, I bet you I can get up there.
Next question for Ilia. When Conor McGregor fought in for the featherweight championship against the Jose Aldo, he was the same records with you. Same records with you. So, what do you think about it? How confident that you'll make history again?
I came here to make history, you know. On Saturday night, there's going to be only two options for me. Kill or be killed. And trust me, I'm not ready. I don't came this far to die, so I'm just ready to kill.
Something else I'm noticing about Ilia Topuria, he has very, very large ears. He has very large ears. I don't know what to do with that yet, but we're going to write that down. Ilia has really fucking big ears. Clearly, he's compensating for something. Maybe his penis. I don't know.
Paulo Costa. Tudo bom, Paulo? A primeira pergunta que eu queria te fazer é pela plateia. Se você já tô cheio. Em português confiante.
Going to you heard
pensando
with KO Sports. Are you hitting up Dana after the fight on Saturday for the senior citizen bonus?
For citizens bonus?
Senior citizen bonus.
Yeah, we could get that. I might have to hit him up about, like I said, I plan on doing work this weekend, and I don't know if they've found something for UFC 300. Maybe I can go and save the show there as well. I ain't lying about that. Like I said, this old man's got a lot of dog left in him, so
For the UFC
let's
300,
go.
you're gonna still being in the hospital, be recovering. Trust me.
Hey, don't interrupt Abuelo when he's talking. Abuelo is talking.
Abuelo is talking. Actually, that is kind of funny from Volk right there. Oh, Oscar, thank you for the £2. Thank you, buddy. His ears are big because of growth hormone, roids. I mean, I don't know. Because that could be some trash talk right there. I'm curious. Let's take a look at that. Does HGH make your ears grow? Wow. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. All right. I got it. Here's what Charles will say. I see the HGH is doing wonders for your ears. Too bad that's the only thing of yours growing. And then boom, hand sanitizer.
Couple more days.
Ilia, siempre te toca pelear con el público en contra. Pase lo que pase en el combate, ¿tienes pensado hablar con Dana White para que tu siguiente pelea sea en España y sea delante de toda tu afición?
Ilia, you're always fighting against... Siempre acostumbrado a que vayan en contra de mí, pero...
Ilia, you're
te lo aseguro que después de este combate...
Ilia, let the translator talk, you moron.
Pelearé por primera vez en frente de toda mi gente en España. Eso sucederá sin lugar a duda.
Well, anyway, how do you know Oliveira? I do not know Oliveira. Do not know the guy. I doubt he knows me. However, there are people that he hires to work for him as analytic people. And let's just say I may or may not have connected with one of them on Instagram. I will not say anything yet because I don't want to give anything away, but I might have a path in. I might have a pathway in. Oh, Zach, thank you for 3 months of being a member. Unrelated, but I just sent you a video on Discord. It's on a different channel. You're the GOAT, Shay. I'm super excited for Charles doing it. Well, thank you, Zach. I really appreciate it. I really, really appreciate it. Well, Zach, what was the video? Can you let us know? I can probably just pull it up right here. Let's look up 308. Let's see what happened in this press conference. Oh, Jay Crispy, thank you for the $2. HGH makes his ears grow. Does it make his knee grow? I think you're making an African American joke with that one, and I think that you I think you did well there. You did well there. All right. Let's see. Damn, this is a long ass press conference.
But Dobby, thanks for coming out today. Who's got the first question?
For the champ, Ilia Topuria.
Oh, Daniel Payton, thank you for being a member, man. If you want to join the members-only Discord, you can do that. I'm sure you already know all the other benefits that come from being a member of the channel. The fuck was that?
Conferences, you took Alexander Volkanovski's belt from him, then you did it in the cage. How different are things for you now as you are the champion looking to defend that belt?
It's going to be exactly the same. I'm going to take his lights out in the first round. The only thing is that I took his lights out in the second round, but in this case, it's going to be a little bit different.
Oh, shit. Fuck, Anthony Rangel. Thank you for the $2. Fuck. Ilia ran from featherweight like his parents ran from Georgia. Fuck, I didn't say that, you did. And God, we're gonna write that one down. Again, I'm the messenger here. My job today is to write every piece of trash talk possible down, and that will be one of them. That's gnarly. Boom, there we go. ZZ, thank you for the 40 rupees. Max amount that you're going to bet on Charles, 5K. You know, 5K is a lot of money. So no, probably not $5,000. No, probably not. I don't know, but I'll do a smart bet for sure.
I'm going to do it in the first round.
And Max got back to the spot after losing the belt by beating contenders like Korean Zombie, Arnold Allen. Do you think he's going to be capable of doing that again if you beat him, or would you rather him move to lightweight or something so you can maybe fight some fresh names?
Say?
Max got back to the spot after falling short of the belt by beating other contenders. Do you want him to stick around and try to make another run if you beat him, or would you prefer him to maybe change divisions so you can fight some other names?
I don't care about him. He can do whatever he wants to do, to be honest. I care about my business.
And for you, Max, Ilia said yesterday that the idea of you being the best boxer in the UFC is a shame. What do you think he's going to be saying about your boxing after this fight?
We'll get to find out Saturday night, man. I can't wait. We're days away.
All right, let me just write this down right now. Charles Oliveira will not be saying anything along the lines of "we're going to find out Saturday night." That's not good. That is not good. That's bad. That's poor. We are never going to say that. We are never going to say that.
And just lastly, again for you, Max, if you win this fight, you'll have the record for longest time between 2 title reigns for any male champion. What does it say about your perseverance that you're able to get back to the spot? And
Fight Milk, thank you for the $5. I really appreciate it. You sound like me as a kid on Christmas opening my card, trying to ignore the money from grandma and being enthusiastic about the card itself when thanking Santa Claus. I mean, hey, no, Fight Milk, the truth is the first thing that I see is specifically how much money you sent me. And, and then I just try to answer your question to a particular level based on how much money you sent me, pretty much. So, no, I'm pretty money first when it comes to donations, but I just appreciate it so much because, again, man, thanks to you guys, the streams are fairly profitable for me. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't MMA Guru making $7,000 per live stream. Like, I'm, not there. But, like, it pays the bills doing this, which is fucking crazy, and I greatly appreciate you guys. Do you genuinely, legitimately believe Charles is winning, or are you just hoping for it? Well, in the context of MMA, you kind of always have to hope a little bit, but I think that there legitimately are aspects of Ilia's game that do not translate well when you can force him on the back foot, when you can not allow him to walk you down. I think defensively he opens up a lot. I think offensively he's not as strong. Like, there are things you can do, absolutely, to win this fight. He 100% can win. Whether or not he can actually execute is a big question. Breakdown when? I mean, the breakdown will come out probably closer to the fight, but I'm working on it as we speak.
And do you see any of those characteristics in Ilia that he could maybe do something similar to what you did if you take this belt from him?
Just keep grinding, man. Just keep grinding. Keep your head down. Keep grinding. You want something, go get it. Anything's possible.
Questions for Robert Whitaker, right here. Obviously, you fought some of the best.
Maybe come here. Один из самых сложных.
Man, what a good card UFC 308 was.
борьбой заниматься. It's gonna be whether that one.
Oh, here we go.
Minding all. Not at all. It is what
Last one for me, Max. I know this is low on your list of priorities today, but are you a bit surprised Ilia didn't bring his BMF belt with him to this press conference?
Not at all. Not at all. It is what it is, man. If you bring it or not, it's all mind games this guy's trying to play. So, like I said, we're days away from actually getting the show on, so I can't wait.
Yeah, why did Max just not bring the BMF belt? Like, it's probably because Ilia was saying that he wanted it. You know what I mean? It's kind of, oh, Oscar, thank you for the £5. Here's a little more towards the bills, boss man. Oh, thank you, dude. I really appreciate it. Guru has brainwashed his audience into mindless donations so well. It's insane. He gets like £100 a second. How did he, how did he do that? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. He probably just I don't know if that's his fault, that his audience sends him so much money. Like, fuck. But, dude, I do really appreciate that, man. Thank you. Yeah, I think it's the impressions, right? That's probably what does it.
Just John Bernard with KO Sports Australia. This question's for Ilia Topuria. Ilia, you said you're going to be the first person to knock out Max Holloway. With the likes of Conor McGregor, Dustin Poirier, Volk not being able to do it, what makes you so confident you're going to be the first person to knock him out?
Fuck, dude. And it's so hard hearing this because it's like, dude, he literally did exactly what he said he was going to do. Like, dude, Ilia is so fucking peak at everything he does in life. It is insane. How drunk are you, Shay? I'm actually not drunk at all. But, dude, yesterday I took so many edibles, dude, that I fucking, I'm still, I feel slightly autistic today. It is, but so that might be what you're getting at here. But, dude, he's so peak at, literally everything, dude. But that's why we have to bring up this list, man. We have to keep bringing up this list. We have to make him seem small. You think Georgia was a war zone? Russia's gonna be jealous of what I do to you. Ah, fuck. That's, whew, man, yeah, dude. Again, intercourse handguns. I didn't say that. You did. I just read it. That's pretty good, bro. That's some good trash talk. Let me write that one down. Georgia was a war zone. Dude, if Oliveira said that, that would be in fucking sane if he actually says that. Fuck, yeah, dude, that's gnarly. That's fucking gnarly. That's gnarly, dude.
No one of them have the power I have in my hands. No one of them have the skills I have.
He also, though, he seems legitimately, very low energy, and I imagine it was from cutting weight, because he was talking about how hard it was for him to get down to 145. Imagine Charles getting the belt back, and that's the start of his evil arc title reign. I fucking hope so.
Guys, listen. I have been saying with the same thing with Volk. You all have the same energy in that fight. You have the same energy in this one, but you're going to change your mind after this Saturday night. You will see, guys. I will be the first one to take his lights out.
Oh, man, and he did it, bro. He did it. He kept saying that he was going to be the first one to knock out Max, and he fucking did it. That's insane, dude. It's insane the shots that Dustin Poirier was landing on Max up a weight class. He was clipping Max so cleanly. And he had Max hurt a lot, but he never got close to completely putting him out. Ilia literally put his fucking lights out, and that is insane.
Max, Ilia's been busy beefing with everyone on Twitter, from Conor McGregor, Bilal. He recently called out Islam. Do you think he's underestimating you going into...
Meme Big 8 is dropping hate crime jokes. Let me see. Where is Meme Big 8? Where's Meme Big 8? You call yourself El Matador. Sounds like the ethnic cleansing did work. Oh, I can't. Okay, I'm not even going to write that one down.
The main event and not really focused on you?
Not at all, man. Not at all. It takes like 10 seconds to reply on Twitter.
People don't give Toporia enough credit on his accuracy. It's not just that he hits hard. It's his timing and his shot selection. Based MMA. Let me just... I hear you, but... I hear you, bro. I hear you, but like I think what you have to keep into account is this. You know what I mean? John Moody, thank you for the $2. Shay, you need to fight Ilia yourself at this point. I need to fight Ilia myself. You know, man, I think that, you know, dude, you know, look, me fighting Ilia Topuria, that sounds like something that I definitely name the time and the place, and I'll be there. I will gladly, you know, I feel like when Nate Diaz was doing that interview, and he's like, "Hey, Hamzat, you want to fight someone? My boy's right here. Fight him." And they turn to his friend, and his friend is like, "What? No, I don't want that." That's how I feel right now. I'll tell you what, I will gladly do a Taekwondo match against Ilia Topuria. I will do a Taekwondo match if he wants to do that. I will take a Taekwondo match against Ilia, you know, with the headgear and the pads and the stand. I think I'd actually fuck up Ilia in a 100% Taekwondo match. But I don't want it if it's any other kind of fight. Like literally any other kind of fight, I don't want it.
I'm El Matador. You all know what El Matador does with the pool. You all know it.
Mi pregunta va para el matador, Ilia Topuria. Por lo visto el peso ya está prácticamente...
Judo? No, I wouldn't want... I mean, look, I guess if me and Ilia were only grappling, I guess we can do that. I guess. But, like, legitimately a Taekwondo match, I think I'd fuck him up. Just because, for one, height is so huge in Taekwondo, but also Ilia's just not a kicker. Like, he literally just isn't what he does. You know what I mean? Like, that's my fucking specialty. But yeah, I don't want to fight Ilia. I don't want to fight Ilia at anything. I would love to grapple with Ilia though. I'd love to do that. That'd be fun. Bro, he actually sounds like Consuela from Family Guy. I'm writing that down. Ilia sounds like Consuela from Family Guy. All right, dude. I'm surprised we've gotten as much ammunition as we have today. But Taekwondo is kind of soft. I know. Why do you think I want to do that? Why do you think I want to do Taekwondo? Exactly. He'd destroy your small calves. John 4888. Taekwondo is kicks above the waist. Taekwondo is kicks above the waist. So it'd be perfect for me.
Va a ser en el primer asalto. Con Volke fue en el segundo, pero esta vez será en el primero. Él no será aguantar la presión que le voy a proporcionar desde el primer asalto. Él dice que yo me copio de muchos otros.
Ilia also has 53% fake followers. Look it up on Mod Dash. This is news to me. $53% fake followers? Huh. How? Huh. I'm curious the validity. Okay, well, how many would it say that I have? Okay, mine doesn't work. Okay, what about Charles? Where does one get fake followers from? I mean, like, I've heard of ways of getting fake followers, like you can buy them and shit, but like, you think Ilia Topuria is buying followers? Like that, why? I don't think he needs to, I wouldn't imagine he needs to do that. Damn, okay, 16. But what do they define as a fake follower? Like, what does that mean? Real people, influencer, mass followers, suspicious accounts, bot accounts, fake followers. I don't know. I'd be very curious. So the median is 24 to 25% is fake followers. But okay. I mean, hey, I'll write it down. Ilia, you have 53% of your followers are fake. All right, I will write it down. I don't know exactly what that means. What do they define as a fake account? Because like obviously people will like make spam Instagram accounts and like mass follow people. You know what I mean? They'll go down the line and follow people to farm their own followers. Do they count that as fake? Also, with Meta dropping literally AI accounts, I don't think accounts should be penalized for that. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, exactly, Dan. Like, the amount of views Ilia got on his Joe Rogan interview was so big that it's like, I don't know. Ask ChatGPT. Hey, you know what? Not a bad idea. So, I used a website called Mod Dash that said that Ilia Topuria has 53% fake followers. What does that mean? What do they count as fake? It means that over half of the Instagram followers exhibit characteristics typical of inauthentic accounts. This may include bots, inactive profiles, or suspicious mass following behavior. Because yeah, that's a thing that people do. You know what I mean? Is that they'll like make a fake Instagram account and then they'll go to famous people and they'll go to the very top and they'll just go follow in order for people to then follow them back. You know, that's just something people do. Show minimal engagement in indicating potential inauthentic. Okay, I mean, yeah, I don't. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, look, if it wasn't for his Joe Rogan interview, though, doing like fucking as many views as it did, like it's like I don't know how much this really means, but we will add it to the trash talk list. We will tell Ilia that all of his followers are fake. We'll tell him that. I got no problem there.
Adivinen qué, él quiere ser como yo, él quiere ser el campeón del mundo, él quiere tener lo que yo tengo, así que se sienta en su lugar hasta que me ponga de pie.
Fake viewers too.
It's going to be in the first round. I'm going to put a lot of pressure since the beginning of the fight, since the first round. He's been saying a lot that I copy a lot of other fighters, but the reality is that he wants to be me. He wants to be the champion. He wants to be in my place.
La segunda pregunta es para Max Holloway, pero él no sabe hablar de español y se lo pregunto en inglés.
Solo inglés.
To be honest,
Paleto,
Max,
es lo que es. Porque solo sabe hablar inglés y luego se burla del mío.
He only knows how to speak English.
Okay. To be honest, Max, Ilia is more complete than you, has more knockout power. Do you think you have any chance against Ilia Topuria?
Fuck, you know what? Based MMA, we're on that shit right now, bro. We're on that shit right now. That's a fucking good idea, what you just said. That's a fucking good idea. Okay, so this is Ilia's wife. Okay. All right. Okay, I feel bad. They're fucking baby pictures. There are baby pictures. Like, okay, well, let's not look at her Instagram. Like, I'm not trying to, like, I do not want their literal, like, babies to be included in all of this. But, let's see. Georgina Uzecuja, ex-boyfriend friends. Yeah, I mean, look, this is war, but, like, I'm not gonna... I feel really bad at all the baby pictures. Okay, let's see. Businesswoman who founded the company Future and Energy. Jesus. Why are they so perfect? Why are they so perfect? Ilia Topuria's girlfriend, Georgia Uzagagwaga Badel, is a businesswoman who founded the company Future and Energy. This company works towards bettering the practices and behaviors of society by providing sustainable solutions. Badel has been living in Alicante for quite some time and shares an affection for animals. This can be seen in some of her posts on Instagram where she has 200,000 followers. Like, dude, just look. Like, why are you so perfect? Like, oh my God, this is insane. Like, can there? This is crazy. Can they just be like normal? As you sleep, I am here thinking that the biggest form of love is to help and support someone achieving their dreams. Your humanity and desire grow blows me away, and I'm so proud of you. I love you because you let me into your heart and taught me more than you could ever imagine. Thank you for being a great team friend and lover. I hope you read this morning and smile. This is all fake. I think they secretly hate each other. That's what we're going to figure out. Look up Ilia's sister's husband. Okay. Ilia Topuria. I tried to look up ex-boyfriends. Nothing really came up though. Yeah, man, it's hard because like she's so perfect. She's a businesswoman. She loves animals. You know what? Maybe some forums will come up. No, okay, maybe not. Okay. Man, let's see. News. Man, there really doesn't seem to be a lot here. Let me just look up her name forums. There's got to be something here. Ilia Topuria's wife is an entrepreneur and OnlyFans model, a love story of trust, success, and breaking stereotypes. Like, dude, she's too perfect. There's got to be a chink in the armor here. She's too perfect. There's got to be something here. There's got to be something here we can attack. I just don't know what. She does OnlyFans? Let's see. Nothing comes up when you look up OnlyFans. Nothing comes up when you look up OnlyFans. Can someone translate this for me? What does that say? Yeah, well, yeah, that's the thing, Sam, is that, like, you can't, when someone says OnlyFans, it's not immediately pornography, you know what I mean? It could just be, like, literally anything. Look at her Instagram and what dudes she's following. Alright. Okay, we'll do that. She follows Donald Trump. Alright. Okay, this guy is just friends with Ilia. Nothing there. Who's Philip Brenner? Ooh. Okay, all right. We have potential here. Okay. Let's see. There's some potential here, boys. Ilia's girlfriend potential affair with Philip Brenner, potentially because Ilia has small penis. All right. Okay. Man, I wish he lives in LA. What could she be doing following somebody who lives in LA? This is something, man. This is something, man. A guy who lives in LA has no verification check mark. Google the address. There's no address. It just says LA. Dude, there's something here though, boys. There's something here. I think there's something here. I don't know. He's a famous OnlyFans photographer. Okay. Yeah. Let's see if he lets me in. Let's see if Philip Brenner lets me in. All right. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Gentleman's Gram? What is this? Okay, nothing. It's a woman. Alex Arias. Makeup artist, hair color, and stylist. Okay, so, all right. I think this guy is probably homosexual, which I respect. Nothing there. I mean, again, I don't know. Maybe he's just a straight hairstylist. But regardless, I think that makes more sense that she's following that guy. So that doesn't mean anything to me. Who the fuck is this? Irving Weaselberger. Okay, let me just briefly see if this guy there's something with this guy. God damn it. Fuck off. CEO of Dragonfly Investments? Is that him? Guys, is this the same guy? I think so. Next time y'all call women crazy, please refer back to this stream. Shay is jumping through hoops. No, this is insane. What I'm doing right now is fucking insane. Okay. A third. This is the same guy. What does he do? He's a third generation real estate investor. Irving Weaselberger is the CFO of a managing partner at Dragonfly Investments, a leading real estate investment firm. As a third-generation real estate investor and developer, Irving has a deep understanding of industry and proven track record. Originally from Caracas of Venezuela, Irving's family relocated to South Florida. He has a bachelor's degree in accounting and finance from the University of Florida, and master's in Dragonfly Investments to occur commercial. Since its inception, the company has acquired 200 residential multifamily properties, 5 million square feet. The company is also deeply affordable in the workers' housing. Okay, this is what makes me nervous about this. Is the fact that he's based in Florida. So this is a rich, guy who works in real estate, lives in Florida. Why does Ilia's wife have anything to do with this guy who has like a private account? Does Ilia and his wife do anything in Florida? I don't think so. Oh, and her family's money came from real estate. Probably helped them buy a house. I don't know about that. Okay, yeah. Okay, there you go. Let's see if Ilia follows Irving Weaselberger. Oh! Boys, we got something here. Guys, we have something here. Irving Weaselberger is potentially having an affair with Ilia's wife. I mean, dude, why would Ilia not? So. I mean, let's be honest here, right? If the only reason that she follows that guy is because they helped them buy a house, why does Ilia not follow them? Why does Ilia not follow him then? Why does Ilia not follow him? Dude, I don't know, man. I think we got this, bro. I think this is all the evidence we need. But let's keep going. First of all, though, let's see how many 16 new followers. I do appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I will accept all of you. I will accept all of you. Thank you so much. Greatly, greatly appreciated. Again, if you guys aren't following me yet, it's at Shea Blair. I would greatly appreciate it. At CHE, I post a lot of great stuff on here. Thank you so much. Anyway, let's get back to what we've been working on here. Okay, so we have two potential affairs that she's having on Ilia Topuria. Again, let's remind everybody the seed that is starting all of this. Again, you guys might call this crazy, but this right here is the reason why she would be having affairs. This is the reason why. I mean, I'm telling you, why does she not follow that guy? Georgina, here you go. Why does Ilia not follow this real estate agent who's based in Florida, but she does? So she knows this guy in Florida, but Ilia doesn't even know. She follows Islam? No way. No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't. She does not follow Islam. Now, that would have been something. That would have been something. All right, let's see what else we got here. Unemployment final pause. Okay, where are we? Okay, this is a girl. Never mind. That's a woman. Again, I got my eyes on Irvin Weaselberger over here, dude. That is something. That's serious, bro. All right, this is the test right here. Let's see. This is what's going to let us know whether or not. Dude, why? I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. I don't know, but look, she's following. There's a few males that she's following that Ilia does not follow back, and I think that is something significant. I think that is something deeply significant. Let me follow Weaselberger, and let me see if I can ask him about this. Let's see if Irving accepts my follow request. I'll ask him. I'll DM him and ask him. I'll DM him and ask him what his relationship with Ilia's wife is. Look, I get it, right? She works in real estate. He works in real estate, but he's based in Florida. All right, Ilia and his wife live in Spain. There's no reason why she should be following this guy and Ilia does. You guys know how women work, right? You know what I mean? Right? Like, in relationships, it's not normal for you to have all of the... I'm just saying, I think there's something here with some of this, man. Yeah, this is real journalism right here. This is what we call journalism. It's hilarious because your Instagram profile is a child. Well, exactly. It makes me seem very non-threatening. No, no, babe. He just sells houses. I swear. I know, bro. We got him. We fucking got him. Wait, this is. Oh. Jim found something. Jim found something. Apparently. Boys, we got something here. Jesus, Jim, how did you find this shit, bro? It only has 80 views. God damn. Let's take a look. How to build your own syndication fund with Irving Weaselberger. Here we go.
Start small. Understand how things work.
Wait, this isn't what I'm looking for. Here we go. Okay, so this is the guy that we're like, I would say like, this is the guy that we're like 14% sure is smashing Ilia's wife.
And welcome back to another episode of Loop It In, the Door Loop podcast, where we pick the brains of experts in property management, real estate, and investing. Tech, we cover it. Marketing, that too. So whether you want actionable...
For over 20 years now, and is just an overall incredibly talented guy with an amazing story that I am excited to share with you all.
Bien Shar, thank you for the 8 SAR. His penis is small, but his heart is enormous. So look, she gets all the heart she needs from Ilia. But there's a real possibility that she gets those inches from Weaselberger.
He's originally from Caracas, Venezuela, and he holds
the only property Irving owns is Ilia's wife.
From the University of Central Florida and a Master's of Science in Accounting from the Wayne Huizenga School of Business here in South Florida. And in 2013, Irving co-founded Dragonfly Investments, a real estate company that acquires commercial, residential, and industrial assets. They're actually now getting into affordable and workforce housing as well. And they have acquired over 200 residential.
All right. I mean, listen to how accomplished this guy is.
Now, and we are extremely happy. But besides that, first off, Irving, welcome to the Door Loop podcast.
Thank you for having me, David.
Oh, dude, he literally kind of looks like, no. You can tell that she has a type. Look, he kind of has that same like facial structure as Ilia.
Of course. And of course, we need to start off and mention that you are one of Door Loop's first ever investors and have also generally just been our sounding board for any new ideas, especially when it comes to accounting. So first off, thank you for all the knowledge and wisdom you've given us over all the years.
Yeah, they do. They have the same smile.
So please explain to everyone a little bit about yourself, where you grew up, and how you got started in this industry.
Sure. Hello, everybody. I was born and raised in Caracas, Venezuela. My family moved us.
So clearly and you know what? This works perfectly because clearly he speaks Spanish. He was born in Venezuela. So that would allow him to talk with her. This is like, okay, Aaron, you were saying that I was being crazy, but you see it now, don't you? You see it now. We're there. We're there. You see it now. This is no longer crazy. This is real.
2000. And expect through studying and all that.
Georgina is from Venezuela, dude. It's too much. We got it. We figured all of this out. We figured this out. We literally figured this all out.
No, I'm not gonna do real estate. I'm gonna do tech. Or
Jay is accidentally gonna learn a lot about real estate.
The economy crashes. I'm doing my master's in accounting. And
oh, that's funny. That is very funny. That was funny.
You know, we explored real estate prior to that, just because my father tried to get me.
Yes, I see that you're crazier than I thought. I don't know. I think this is literally unrefutable proof. I think this is unrefutable proof right here. We literally just potentially exposed Ilia's wife of smashing Irvin Weaselberger because Ilia has a tiny penis, guys. We've done it. We figured this out.
But things don't make sense. We run the other way. Economy crashes. We're doing, I bought my first property in Orlando, which was a townhouse. And then slowly start acquiring more properties in Orlando and leasing them to students.
All right. Well, I mean, you know, I don't know how much this entire podcast is gonna tell us, but like, dude, you can literally see it. Look at him. He has the same look as Ilia. He has that same little smile, that little Grinch smile that Ilia does. He goes. You know what I mean? Like, he has that. He's from Venezuela. His wife is from Venezuela. His wife follows this guy. Ilia does not follow this guy back. That's not normal in a relationship, all right? That's not normal. You know what I mean? It's not normal. He has a fucking Scrooge McDuck picture on his wall behind him. That literally means that you're smashing somebody's wife if you have this. Dude, this is something, man. This is I don't even know what to do with all of this information. Like, we're too far down the rabbit hole. Like, I don't even know where the exit is anymore. This guy's rich. Jim has found some more pressing information on this matter. Oh, okay. Jim has found something. So this is the guy's channel. This is the guy's channel. I mean, it's just, you know, it's just him. Man, they sure went all out on this housing video for it to get 4 views. 5 now, I guess, that I'm watching it. But they have a fucking drone. They're fucking getting all the action shots. It's a nice house, too. It's a nice house. This is nice. Let's take a look. Okay, let's go back and let's see if there's anybody else here. So this guy's verified. He doesn't count. Who's Anthony Hogg? Okay, why does Ilia's wife follow some random dude from Texas? Why does Ilia's wife follow some random dude from Texas? This doesn't make any fucking sense. I'm going to follow this guy too. We're going to get to the bottom of this. Does Ilia follow this guy? Dude, what are we doing? I don't know, man. I don't know. This is getting deeper and deeper, though. We're getting deeper and deeper down the rabbit hole here, man. Oh, fuck. Okay. We got Anthony Hogg. She also follows Ilia's brother. Makes no sense. She must be fucking him. Okay, maybe not. The brother makes more sense. But dude, I don't know, man. Like, when does Ilia and his family go to Texas? When do they go to Texas? This doesn't make any sense. Irving has yet to accept my request, but I'm gonna be waiting on that. And I'm gonna DM him and ask. I'm just gonna say, what's your relationship with Ilia's wife? It's the first thing I'm gonna ask him. All right, what else do we got? Sports nutritionist. We're good on that front. Oh, okay. So this, okay. All right. This guy's clear. We're good. He's clear. Jesus, Mac, thank you for 10 months of being a member. That's crazy. The fact you still don't follow Note TXR30 is wild. Y'all slept for real. Hey, you guys want to follow Mac? That's his Instagram right there. Everybody follow him. He makes music. Anthony still is not accepted. That's suspicious. That's very suspicious. I think he knows we're on to him. What is this? Okay. See, okay. Here's the thing, though. Here's what's really important about all of this that you guys have to understand, right? It would be one thing if she followed a bunch of dudes randomly. It would be like, okay, well, maybe she just doesn't even, like, really, whatever. Like, she met this guy, whatever. I don't know, right? But there's only a select couple. There's literally only, like, a select, like, there's, like, I'd say we found 3 men. She follows 3 completely random men that look like Ilia, are very wealthy, who probably are bigger than 2 inches, and it's just, like, you know what I mean? Like, the fact that there's only a couple of them makes this so suspicious. Who the fuck is this? Okay. This guy's also from Texas, which is weird. But he seems like he also works in real estate. Does now here's the thing though, does she follow his real estate account? No. So she doesn't follow his real estate account, but she follows him in particular. Now, some people might say, well, okay, this just makes perfect sense. She only follows these people because they work in real estate. She works in real estate. But, I mean, okay, 2 things. One, what the fuck does she have to do with Texas, first off? Texas, out of all places. Second of all, yeah, like, this is where you're going to meet people, right? This is where you're going to meet people. You're going to meet people to have affairs with in your career path, right? This is, I don't know, man. I don't know. Now, this guy, though, doesn't really give me Ilia Topuria looking vibes, though. This doesn't really he doesn't look like Ilia to me. Bro doesn't understand business. Look, I understand that, okay, maybe not, but I think it's still worth investigating. Maybe not, Matt, but it's still worth investigating. I mean, look, LB, I hear you, man. I hear you. But again, I don't know, man. We're gonna figure out when Irving Weaselberger follows me back. We're gonna, again, this is just day 1 of research. We got a lot more rabbit holes to go down in terms of exposing Ilia Topuria. This isn't aging well if Charles loses. I disagree. I don't think nothing about Irving Weaselberger will age badly if Charles loses. Check their photos together. Ilia is always leaning in, and she always grabs his face and claws him. She runs the relationship. Okay. Again, I don't really want to... Okay, what? Okay, fine. What? Is this what you mean when you say she claws her face? Is that what you mean? See, I feel awkward. I don't really want to be going through their Instagram with their small children. Like, I don't feel comfortable doing that. I'll be honest with you. Like, I'm not trying to get their children involved in this. All right, I don't want to do that. A Weaselberger interview would break the internet, dude. I should interview. I'll ask. If Irving accepts my follow request, I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna say, dude, let me interview you, and I need to talk to you about your relationship with Ilia's wife. That's what I'm gonna be doing. That's what I will. I'll do it. Oh.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hello, my name is Shay from MMA Shay Industries. I was looking to get in touch with an Irving Weaselberger to discuss very, very important business. If you can just give me a call back, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you. All right, now we wait. Now we wait, boys and girls. Now we wait. 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 Dude, I don't know, man. We have gone down some scary rabbit holes today, man. And I'm telling you, man, right now, we're gonna get to the bottom of this shit. We're gonna get to the bottom of this shit. Crazy that you're sober and you're acting like this. Aaron, what on earth makes you think that I'm sober? Whenever we're talking about Charles Oliveira fighting Ilia Topuria, there's something sober about that. Oh, Kieran, thank you for the 7 months of being a member. Ilia is running a trafficking ring, and all of these real estate guys are part of it through Ilia's wife. Kieran, that sounds like a story. That sounds like a developing story I'd want to get on. However, can you back that up with something? Like, where the fuck is that from? Where's that from? Where is that from? Joppy, thank you for 7 months of being a member. Change your channel name to Shea Industries. I said MMA Shea Industries is what I said. I said MMA Shea Industries. Yeah, hopefully Weaselberger answers. The problem is, though, is I actually did realize as I was calling him, the problem is in California, you're not allowed to record somebody on a phone without them knowing about it. Now, he lives in Texas, where that law that's not there. You're allowed to record people when you talk to them on the phone. Technically, in California, I'm not allowed to do that, so maybe it was better he didn't answer. But yeah, I don't know, man. Are you going to try to bring this up when you go on Rogan? Man, dude, I don't think I would ever go on Joe Rogan. I would do it, but I don't think Joe would want me to go on there because I would not be friendly to the guy. I would not be friendly to him. I'm just being honest. Yeah, dude, I don't know what to do with all of this information, man. I'm kind of at a loss. I really don't know what to do with all of this information. Fuck. Yeah, Weaselberger is the real threat to Toporia here. I've got to get in touch with this guy somehow. We got to get to the bottom of this. Are you in bedtime friends now? Yeah. We chop it up in the DMs from time to time. I actually do talk to bedtime sometimes. Burger Mafia will be coming. Weaselberger is a cartoonishly evil villain name. He is, like, legitimately, he is. Like, he is the villain in this story. I just don't, I don't know. Again, we have a lot more to do. I think tomorrow we will be picking up the live stream exactly where we left off. More research about Ilia's family, more research about his wife, investigating all of this. Again, man, I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, damn, another 13 follow requests. Thank you, guys. Yeah, keep it coming, guys. At Shea Blair. I'd appreciate it. Thank you. I'd greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh, man. Yeah, look, dude, if you guys do find anything, please let us know, all right? Now, again, right, be respectful. Don't be intrusive to anybody. I'm just looking for public information on the internet, all right? I don't want any fucking psychopaths going out there and doing anything weird in person, but I need public information on the internet is what we're looking for. Thank you, Based MMA. I appreciate it. Thank you, Based MMA. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, Meme Big 8, you probably missed the most influential 15 minutes that this live stream has ever done. You gonna get sued? I don't think I can't get sued for looking up public shit on the internet, like public stuff. I can't get sued for. But again, that's what we're keeping this to, public things on the internet. Oh, Dave, thank you for the €6. You think Ilia will go into Charles' guard like Islam if he drops him to submit him? Also, I'm terrified as an Islam fan for his fight against JDM. Look, I do think that it's a very scary prospect because I think Ilia's grappling is very high level, and I think specifically, I think the fact that Ilia can negate Charles' high guard and negate his pressure with takedown attempts could be scary. Now, in terms of going into Oliveira's guard, I don't know if that's a good idea. If I'm Ilia, I'm looking to stay. I want to, if I drop him, I'm looking for the ground and pound, and then I'm getting out of his guard. I think going into Oliveira's guard, you're kind of just giving him a potential opportunity to win the fight or have offense there. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't stay in his guard, but I would follow him to the ground to try to land follow-up shots, because obviously Ilia's power is so insane. Aaron, thank you for 10 months of being a member. My sources said that Ilia had a PP enlargement surgery. It's over, bro. You know, as far as I understand, you don't need surgery to grow your penis. You can do it through exercises. You can do it through stretching techniques. Like More Plates, More Dates has talked about that in depth on his YouTube channel. So there's like a lot of like very safe, completely legitimate ways to grow your penis without having to get surgery. If Ilia did get surgery, and you're correct on that source, that I think is even more, we're going to bring that up. Oh yeah, exactly. Jelking. Jelking is something that people can do. Shay's done some PP enlargement research. I certainly have. No, More Plates, More Dates talks about it. How you can grow your penis completely safely through exercises and stuff. Yeah. But okay, Aaron, that we'll add that to the source. You had to get penis surgery because your wife could be cheating on you with Weaselberger. Yeah. Boom. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's cap. You either have a length or you don't. No. Like, legitimately, no. You fucking, let's see. More Plates, More Dates. Oh, yeah. It's called PE. Let's see. Hold on. Yeah, here you go. This one right here. This one right here. This entire video is about, he talks about Johnny Sins, the famous porn star, got asked in an interview, they're like, how did you get your penis to be so big? And then Johnny Sins goes, there's nothing you can do. You're either born with it or you're not. And then Derek from More Plates, More Dates is just like, that's not true. Like, there actually is very safe, like, normal ways you can grow your penis. And he talks about it in this video. And, like, I'll be honest, like, I was so shocked. I probably watched this video years ago. And I was like, what? I was like, why is this information not public to all of us? Like, I didn't know that. I've always been told my whole life that there's just nothing you can do, but it's just not true. And I was like, damn, all right. It's not easy. Like, it takes, like, work. Like, it's like exercise. Like, it takes work and time. And, like, it can, again, though, let's hope that Ilia doesn't find out about this. Let's hope that Ilia does not find out about this, because he needs it. Because he needs it. There's realistically nothing you can do past adolescence. Like, literally no, dude. Like, no. Like, watch this video. Like, no. Like, exactly. That's the thing, though, Vinicius Figueiredo. This information is not public. Like, people don't talk about that stuff. But, like, it's real, bro. It's real. You can do it. Like, you can do it. Like, it's not true what you just said. You're completely wrong. Oh, yeah. You're right about that meme, Big A. I think we watched that video during my Staying Gay with Shay thing. I'm not trusting that video, TBH. Dude, More Plates, More Dates, to me, this guy is like the most trustworthy person on the internet. Like, there's nobody I trust more than Derek. Exactly, Mike Yim. Exactly. See, Mike Yim has clearly watched this video. Let me see. The African tribe long neck. Yeah, you know how these African tribes do this? Like, they stretch their necks out through different, like, means and stuff. Like, literally any part of your body you can stretch and grow periodically through exercises or whatever. You know what I mean? You can do that with literally any part of your body. But yeah, I mean, I really hope that Ilia doesn't find out about any of this. Bro, skullface. What? Why is that weird to talk about? Will it ever work the same? As far as I know, yeah. As far as I know, it's not dangerous. And it's also like, if you stop doing the exercises, your penis will just revert back to its original size, because that's just how it works. Like, you have to maintain it. It's like growing any other part of your body. You know what I mean? You have to maintain it. You can't just stop. Did you put gold rings on your dick? I wholeheartedly have never, like, I wouldn't be ashamed to say that I have, but I haven't tested it myself. I have not tested this stuff myself, just because it's a lot of work. It's not easy. It's a lot of work. You know what I mean? It's a lot of work. Like, you have to, like, it's like adding a whole extra exercise regimen on top of things you already do, you know? But if I had tried it, I would be 100% honest. I don't think there's anything wrong with trying it at all. Like, I'd be honest, but I personally haven't tried, no. Nothing can save your little pea of a thing. Soccer Man, you missed the greatest stream of all time, and you have to rewind. We found out that Ilia's wife might be cheating on him with Irving Weaselberger. Like, dude, oh my God, we got so deep, bro. You missed the greatest stream ever, Soccer Man. You gotta rewind. It's crazy. Haven't tried it, but I've deeply researched it. I wouldn't say I've deeply researched it, but I did watch halfway through of this video, apparently. And I do trust Derek from More Plates, More Dates a lot. Jay, are you circumcised? No, I'm uncircumcised. I am uncircumcised. Thank you for asking. Some call it a stream, some call it a crash. I mean, yeah, you know, however you want to call it. However you want to call it, it certainly happened. Yeah, I mean, Slim the Goat, that's what I've heard as well. Is that, like, I've heard, yeah, what you just said, I've heard. I think that's you're pretty much accurate there. Weasel better be on the... Yeah, Weaselberger. Dude, this guy will be in my break. Yeah, that would be so funny. Yeah, that would be funny to bring him up in the fucking breakdown. That'd be hilarious. Damn, 23 more people. Damn, thank you guys. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the follows coming in. Thank you. We're gonna get there eventually. We're gonna get there eventually. I thought the priest is supposed to eat the skin after cutting it off. Yeah, that is Judaism as far as I understand. But, like, again, I wasn't born into Judaism. Judaism is something that I've adopted later on in life. I was not born into it. Oops. I was not born into Judaism. All right, well, Jim, let's not, don't put out his personal email just willy-nilly, but we can look at it. We can talk about it. As long as you got it from public information, probably, so it's not a problem, but you know. Yeah, 100% Spencer Keith. We went deep today, bro. We went fucking deep today. Jeez, 11 more already? Oh, no, 2 more. I was going to say. Alexander Kier, you just got to rewind the stream, bro. We're pretty much wrapping up now. But yeah, dude, we had a wild stream today, man. We had a wild fucking stream today, bro. Is it true that you're a purple belt? Technically, yeah. But at this point, like, to me, the belt system is a little bit arbitrary. To me, honestly, it's kind of arbitrary. Like, what does it actually mean to be a fucking what belt you're at? You know, it's kind of, I don't know. I did get a purple belt. At this point, I think I got it like maybe like a year and a half ago, maybe. You can't be Jewish if your mom isn't. I don't think my mother, my mom isn't any Jewish at all. I think my Judaism comes from my dad's side more than anything else. But yeah, again, I became Jewish later in life. Like I didn't grow up Jewish. It happened. I became Jewish on stream, dude. On stream, I became Jewish. Looking at my Ancestry.com, that day that I found out that I was 12% Jewish, my life has never been the same since. And again, I've fully indoctrinated myself into the Jewish culture. You know. Whoa, Ogre Online, $20. Jesus, thank you, bro. I really appreciate that. That's crazy. TBH, I feel like Islam did run from Ilia. After seeing his title defenses having only 4. He could have stayed, but Ilia is also extremely guilty of having no title defenses and then wanting to be double champ. Kind of dumb. I mean, look, the point that is difficult to refute is the fact that, look, you know, Islam keeps saying, I'm not giving a shot to small guys anymore. He's acting like Ilia's nothing, right? He's acting like Ilia is no one and nothing and isn't worth his time. But there's nothing stopping him from fighting Ilia during international fight. I mean, here's the thing. You know, JDM, who he's fighting next, just had a complete 5-round war. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to take JDM time to heal and recover. He could easily fight Ilia, then, you know, fight JDM at the very end of the year. He could do that so easily, but he's just choosing not to. You know what I mean? He's just saying, like, no, I'm not going to do that. And I mean, like, I get it. I do understand that, like, Ilia's unproven at 155, apart from the Jai Herbert fight where he did struggle a lot. But he's a little unproven there. If Islam were to beat Ilia easily, and then it turns out that Ilia then loses his next fight at 155 because maybe he's just not a 155er. You know what I mean? He might just, his skills and his power and everything might just not translate at 155. We don't know for certain. Then all of a sudden it becomes a really weak title defense. But regardless, clearly this is what people want to see. It's not like he has no other choice but to choose between Ilia and JDM. No, you could do both so easily. You could do both without any problem, but he's just choosing not to. He's just choosing not to fight Ilia, and instead he's choosing to sit out for a good, you know, minimum, probably like 4 months, minimum, before he's going to fight JDM. You know what I mean? Like, he's just choosing to sit out at this point, you know? So, I don't know. Oh, BN Shar, thank you for the 8 SAR. I really appreciate it. Makachev heart is small, but his blank is enormous. Yeah, there you go. That's funny. That is funny. Adam Rogers, thank you for the $2. Explain the difference between a Darce, the ninja choke, and an anaconda. Well, a Darce choke is when you're in a front headlock position and your opponent, they shoot their arm underneath your arm, and their hand pops up right here from underneath your arm. Then, obviously, they lock it up here like that, and it's a very tight choke because this side of the wrist is choking this side of my throat, whereas this side is being choked by my own shoulder being pushed into my throat. It's I think a Darce is tighter than an anaconda, but it's harder to get because, again, you have to shoot your arm all the way through. Now, an anaconda choke is a sister to the Darce choke. They're pretty much the same thing, except an anaconda choke, instead of the arm going under your opponent's arm, your arm starts here, goes all the way through, and now pops out on this side, right? Now, the reason why the anaconda is not as tight as a Darce is because you're now choking your opponent with this side, the soft part of your arm. Because, again, your arm is cutting through this way, so it's this part. It's almost like your bicep is choking them on this side than their own shoulder on this side. The anaconda is easier to get because you don't have to shoot your arm all the way through. But I don't think it's quite as tight in terms of finishing, but it is a lot easier to grab. A ninja choke's just a different choke. A ninja choke's like a guillotine, but you just put your arm isn't threading through anywhere. It just goes around the neck like this. It's essentially this right here. Just goes under the throat, and it's probably the tightest variation of guillotine that exists. So there you go, Adam Rogers. Thank you for the $2. Thank you so much. What, Ogre on another Jesus Christ, Ogre. Thank you for another $10, but your message is gone. I don't know what you said. I don't know what you said. That's crazy. You sent $10. Dude, that's like crazy. Like, I really appreciate the $10. Like, that's crazy. But then the message was retracted. If you want to just re-say it, I'll read it. I can help you roast Ilia's favorite soccer team, Real Madrid. Okay, we can add that to the list. All right. We can add that to the list. Yeah, dude, Ogre Online is my sugar daddy, without a doubt. Like, Ogre Online is my literal sugar daddy through and through, in every sense of the word. Said Islam has the most title defenses in lightweight history. I mean, he does, right? I mean, again, he deserves to move up if he wants to. He deserves that. Like, I don't think that's the problem. But then, like, just don't act like Ilia's nothing and nobody when you're just blatantly choosing not to fight him. Like, I understand he might not want to risk fighting Ilia because, you know, if he loses to Ilia, then all of a sudden he can't move up anymore. You know what I mean? But it's just kind of playing both sides of it. You know what I mean? Like, acting like, I'm not giving a chance to any more small guys, but he doesn't deserve it. And it's like, well, you are running from him, kind of, however you want to put it. So, like, I understand not wanting to risk it against him, but at the same time, like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Oh, BN Charlie, rather 8 SAR. I wonder how much 8 SAR is in USD. I have no idea. Ilya will be the biggest meme come June 28th. I hope so, man. I hope so. Dude, with everything we've written down today in terms of trash talk, Charles has the opportunity to do the funniest fucking thing in the world. Can you imagine Charles fucking whipping a hand sanitizer bottle at Ilya? It would be so funny. It would be so fucking funny. Yeah, I mean, but yeah, and that's the thing though, Ho-Ho Gamer too. It's like, yeah, the Moicano fight did not age well in terms of like title defenses. The second Volk fight really didn't age well. The fact that Volk even took that fight is insane. You know, I don't. It is tough. There's a lot of asterisks, unfortunately. Well, the thing is though, Islam has fought like really high level competition even before his title defenses though. I mean, the dude beat Davi Ramos, Armin Sarukian, fucking like he's fought really, really high level opponents even prior to having the belt. So I don't think it really matters that much, but it's just a talking point that people will use against him in the future, you know? Oliveira will say about Weaselberger, he's in your wife's DMs. Next stream should be an in-depth analysis of Ilya's diet and nutrition. He seems like he has that pretty locked in, but we'll investigate all paths. We will investigate all paths, for sure. Yeah, and I mean, exactly, Ho-Ho Gamer, and at least it would have been somewhat interesting to watch Islam fight somebody who is a very high-level freestyle wrestler, you know what I mean? Like, let's be real, Islam would have beat Gamrot pretty handedly. I think Islam would have just defended every single takedown and then outstruck him on the feet. But, like, you know, at least that would have been something. Like, dude, that's something we never got to watch Habib have to deal with, you know what I mean? A really, really, like, you know, obviously Gamrot's a better freestyle wrestler than Islam is. So at least that would have been something. You know what I mean? A guy on Twitter broke down Islam Poirier and basically confirmed through some clips that the fight with Poirier, the fight that Poirier was washed in that fight, his reactions and timing were abysmal. And look at Islam's striking entry when he slipped versus Moicano. It was so bad. Yeah, I mean, look, I've always maintained that we know how good and how elite Islam is on the back foot, but him having to close the distance, Islam having to get on the inside against a taller, rangier opponent is something that we've never seen before. You know what I mean? Like we haven't seen that. You know what I mean? That's a skill that he might just not have. You know what I mean? But I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'd like to see the video of him claiming that Poirier's washed. It's just like, I don't know. You know what I mean? You hear that about everybody and everything. You know what I mean? Anytime a fighter loses, anytime something happens, oh, he's washed. He's washed. It's like, I don't know. Like, maybe if the guy really did go, like, frame by frame. But the thing is, though, like, Dustin Poirier has always been so hittable, dude. Like, remember when Dan Hooker was just fucking teeing off on Dustin up against the fence, just teeing off on him, and Dustin's just sitting there eating it? Like, he's always been so hittable. You know, fucking Michael Johnson catching Dustin Poirier and knocking him out. Like, the notion that, like, what did you expect? You expect Dustin Poirier to go out there against Islam with, like, this elite head movement all of a sudden? Like, he's never had that. You know, like, again, he has good counters, and his boxing's very good, but he's always been a little bit hittable, you know? Adam Rogers, thank you for the $2. Islam versus Hamzat if he died making 170, who you got? I mean, it really comes down to whether or not Islam survives round 1 and then, you know, is sort of able to win a decision. I mean, again, in a 5-round fight, especially the Hamzat that was fighting at 170, we know for a fact slows down a lot. But again, he's going to be so much taller and so much longer than Islam. And like we've been saying, I don't think Islam is nearly as good at having to close the distance. Now, Hamzat himself is not a very high-level striker at all, like not even a little bit. Like, Hamzat's striking is dangerous, but he's not super high-level. He's not. Defensively, he's not that strong. Hamzat does a lot of feinting with his shoulders. He has a lot of, like, feinting and a lot of this, but, like, he doesn't actually set things up that well. You know, so on the feet, I guess it could be interesting, but I would probably lean towards Hamzat a little bit on that one, a little. But I guess if Islam can survive that early onslaught, it's a very interesting fight, obviously. But, yeah, I don't know. Obviously, look, when we watch Islam versus JDM, answering that question will become very easy. But it's just like, I really don't know exactly how Islam is going to translate to 170 100%. Like, you can guess, but we don't know for certain whether or not how he's going to even look at that weight class, you know? Ogre Online, Jesus, another $10, man. You didn't have to do that. Like, your message that got retracted earlier, you could have just typed it. I might have missed it, so you did make sure I'm reading it. So I do greatly appreciate it. Say the number of defenses Islam has is 4. Saying he has the most in history for a lightweight might be accurate, but it's meat writing because other champs have over 10 defenses. GSP on paper more impressive. Yeah, yes, true. Yeah. I mean, I think, though, when you go back to, like, old school MMA, guys just weren't nearly as well-rounded, and therefore, you know, I mean, again, I don't know, I'd have to look back at each individual title defense, and because, you know, it's hard to look back and accurately judge it, but it's so insanely hard in today's MMA to have a tremendous amount of title defenses, because every single time you fight, people learn more about you. And to me, I really think that's, like, the big issue with, like, someone like even Israel Adesanya, for example, who, like, you can outline his game and all of his strengths and all of his weaknesses so well. Now, again, no matter what, though, if you just don't have the style to go up against him, you don't have the style. You know what I mean? Like, I think no matter what, Amavov was going to have advantages over Israel Adesanya just from the sheer fact that Adesanya's boxing defense is terrible and Amavov's entire game is blitzing at you with, you know, really fast boxing combinations. Now, again, right, most people just say, well, Adesanya's washed. That's why. He's washed. It's fine. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think Amavov always was going to have that stylistical advantage over him. But it is just a fact that, like, I can outline Adesanya's game so well. So absurdly well. I don't think he really even had, because he's had so many 5-round title fights, it's like, how much room for improvement really is there? How much can this guy actually change his game to catch people off guard? And I think especially when you look at just how high level MMA is today, it's so hard. I mean, it's, you know what I mean? Like, if Habib kept fighting. He was eventually going to lose. I think that there clearly were things that you can look at, weaknesses that he had, areas of the fight that you had to, not let him get to. And it all comes down to style. And I think it's the same thing for Islam. And that might be why he's trying to, get his double champ status as quickly as he can, because he knows that he will be figured out eventually. Like we said, against Moicano, we did kind of see him struggle closing distance and closing range. You know what I mean? So, there you go, man. There you go. I guess those are my thoughts on the matter. Fabio Flintstone, thank you for the $5. Thank you. Can you make it clap? There you go, Fabio Flintstone. For another $5, bro, I'll clap as much as you need me to clap, bro. I really appreciate that. Thank you. BN Sharp, thank you for the 20 SAR this time. Jesus, thank you. 1 USD equals 3 Saudi Riyal. I have crazy confidence in Oliveira. I don't know why. I just feel it in my heart. If Ilia loses, his brand is gone and he should retire. Look, Ilia at this point, he's got all the money in the world. You know what I mean? Like, he's not, risking anything financially. It's just his legacy on the line. But again, dude, first of all, thank you for giving me that conversion rate. I greatly appreciate it. And again, man, there are areas of the fight that unrefutably, Ilia struggles if you can put him on the back foot, if you can avoid his pressure, if you can attack his body with straight kicks, straight shots down the middle to avoid his kind of shell defense. There are things you can do to make it difficult for him. And the one thing I know for certain, it's not a shoo-in that he beats Oliveira. It's not a shoo-in. It's a shoo-in if Ilia Topuria is able to do what he needs to do, which is pressure, walk you down, put his opponent on the back foot like Ilia always does. But if you can take those advantages away from him, he does become beatable, 100%. Adam Rogers, thank you for 1 month of being a member. Shay, the proudest Jew on the land, the lineage of King David. The rock hit your 2 front teeth, which makes you profit. The candle burnt for 2 extra days. Adam Rogers, that's beautiful, bro. That is so beautiful, Adam Rogers. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. MMA news, I disagree. I completely disagree with you because I think that Oliveira can crack. I think Oliveira can fucking crack, and Oliveira can knock you out with a single punch. He is absolutely capable of that. So no, I don't think that he has to win a decision. I think he needs to land cleanly on Ilia, and then we'll see what fucking happens. You know what I mean? That's what I think. I really think that is the one issue that people have when breaking down this fight, is they just kind of forget about the notion that Oliveira has a very high finishing propensity. You know what I mean? Again, Justin Gaethje said his tongue went numb when Oliveira landed on him. So this notion that, he has to win a decision, I don't think so. I disagree. Oh, BN Sure, I think you're another 20 SAR. Thank you so much. I donated in the last stream and you ignored the dono. I was wondering what happened to your front teeth and why you wouldn't fix it. Oh, BN Sure. Oh, dude, well, I'm really sorry I missed... I'm sorry I missed your dono. I would not have ever done that on purpose. I'm really sorry. In terms of what happened to my teeth, unfortunately, Save the Plants Eat More Meat donated $20 USD to me a long time ago. And he told me to never talk about my front teeth ever again. So look, if you can outbid him, which would be $20.01 USD is what it's going to cost you for me to then reveal the story. Unfortunately, though, a deal is a deal. You're going to have to outbid him. But yeah, that's kind of the reasoning why. But I do really appreciate the 20 SAR. Again, that's what it's going to cost you guys, though, unfortunately. Hey, 5 more followers. Thank you, everybody. I love you all. What are we at now? 2572. That's crazy. Jesus! Pianchar, thank you for the $84 or the $84. Let me do a quick conversion rate on that real quick. Just to be safe, because I don't want Save the Plants Eat More Meat's money to have gone to waste. Let's take a look. Damn, dude, you did it. You did it. You did it. You did it. Okay, dude, that's crazy. Thank you so much. Yeah, I mean, so, all right, well, here you go. Basically, what happened to my teeth was, and this is a very sore subject for me, but, it's a very, very sore subject for me, but I had an ex-girlfriend who was a dentist. When I was dating her, she was in school for dentistry. By the time we broke up, she was actually working as a full-time dentist. Now, this happened a long time ago when I was sparring one of my coaches who was getting ready for a pro boxing match, and he walked around probably like a 200 pounds. At the time, when I was fighting, I was like 165. I was way smaller than he was. God, I remember he was hitting me with fucking heavy shots. And I remember right after the sparring rounds, I was being like, dang, for some reason, my fucking two front teeth kind of hurt. And they were like, oh, that's weird. Were you wearing a mouth guard? I was like, yeah. They're like, oh, okay, interesting. But essentially, a week later, I got this big abscess above one of the gums. And I'm like, oh, motherfucker. So I go to the dentist. They did some x-rays and stuff, and they're like, yeah, you're going to need a root canal. You're going to need this and that and this and that. And they're like, it's going to be $5,000. I was like, $5,000? I was like, what the fuck are we doing here? $5,000 is insane. So I hit up my ex, and I asked her, I'm like, look, this is my problem. Is there something you can do, and can you give me a better deal? And she goes, oh, we gotcha. Just, $500, come in, whatever. I go in there. Now, I should have known something was up because I was rushed through signing a contract that I did not read through. The next thing you know, I am put on laughing gas. I don't remember literally anything, and both of my two front teeth were taken out. And I was fucking devastated. I obviously got in touch with a legal team. They told me there's nothing really I can do. I signed the fucking contract. Like, it literally, I didn't even read the contract. But it wasn't even hidden in the contract. The contract was literally like 2 front teeth removal, fucking, sign, you know what I mean? Like, you're giving my consent. I signed it. I signed something else, and I'm such a fucking moron for this. But I signed multiple things. One of the documents I signed literally said, I fully acknowledge and understand that I'm going in to get my 2 front teeth removed. And of course, I didn't read it. I'm just like, sign. So my lawyer was like, look, there's literally, like, you signed 3 fucking documents saying that you knew damn well what was going to happen. And you got fucked, but you got fucked. And I thought about going back and getting new teeth like right away, but I was like, well, in that case, she wins. In that case, she now knows that she did something to me that I didn't like, and now she's got me and she's winning. You know what I mean? So I was like, fuck you. I won't have any teeth then. Fuck you. And that's where we are at right now. Yes, Aaron, I still have my kidneys, I think. I hope. Hey, 3 more followers. Thank you, guys. We're almost to 2,600. But yeah, there you guys go, man. That's the story. That story's just sad. I know, man. I know. It's not. It's a little sad. It's a little sad. Hey, another follow-up quest. Are you guys telling me wholeheartedly there's not 25 people currently in the stream that don't follow me yet? Oh, I got a Miss Dono? Where? I don't see one. Oh, I did. Tevrian, thank you for the $5. I greatly appreciate it. Quadrupled my money last night at the casino. I don't know what to do, so here you go, Jewish King. Dude, Tevrian, thank you. So there's no better way to my heart than $5. I really appreciate that, Tevrian. Thank you so much, bro. I love you. Bro. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much. What were you playing? How'd you double your money? Cosmo, thank you for the $2. Darren, the dentist Stewart, has nothing on your ex. Yeah, I guess, man. I guess. Tevrin, what were you playing? What do you do at the casino to double your money? Quadruple your money? Roulette. My mom gave me gambling advice. Damn. I don't really fuck with roulette. When I go to the casino, I like just going pretty much. I go pretty heavy on blackjack because at least I know the odds are really close. So, like, if I just go $20 right now, one hand, like, you got a 48% chance of winning that hand. You win, boom. I just doubled my money and now I'm out. You know what I mean? Oh, has Irving responded to me yet? Let me see. No, nothing yet, man. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Shay, if you never give up on gambling, you'll never officially lose. That's what I keep telling myself, man. And yeah, that's what I'm trying to go for. Oh, Gibby, thank you for the $2, man. I just followed my favorite Jew and gave him $2. Did you? Hey, well, some of you guys, I don't know which one of that is you, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. And the $2, dude. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Gibby. Thank you. Minecraft enchantment table, it does not take years to learn basic strategy for blackjack, dude. It does not take years to learn basic strategy of like when to hit, when to hold, when to double down. No, it does not take years to do that. You can learn basic strategy pretty easily. Now, if you want to like actually have an advantage over the casinos, then you have to learn card counting. And then you legitimately have a statistical advantage over the casinos. Now, that takes years to learn how to do. That you have to be very good with math. Takes years to learn how to do. And then even then the casinos watch like a hawk at the cameras. And they look for people who are card counting. Oh, alrighty. Well, guys, how long have we been going? About did a lot of good work today, man. We did a lot of good work today, guys. I really appreciate you guys coming again. You know, I'm sorry I didn't stream yesterday. I meant to. I just was a wee bit hungover is all. But yeah, we will be back again tomorrow with more research. Unless some random MMA news or something comes out that warrants me making a video, then we will make a video. But until then, man, we're keeping the research going. Again, I really appreciate you guys coming to the stream today. Thank you so much. I love all you guys so much. And I can't believe that you guys make doing this profitable for me. Again, I really appreciate it, man. I love all you guys so much. I'm so grateful for all you. Thank you to all the moderators who came today. Jim, Tyler, Aaron, Minecraft Enchantment Table. More people were definitely here too. Thank you for all the hard work you guys put into the chat. I love you guys so much. Thank you for everybody who followed me on stream. John4888, my other moderator, was here. Thank you guys. I love all you. See you all tomorrow. Goodbye.